Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? The Council Podcast is back. Episode 31. We're back to the same old rigmarole. Having the same structure like we used to have with all our shows. Just last episode, it was just a special little episode we wanted to do. It was just all topics. All right? But, we are back once again. And for the first time listeners, we are a conversational podcast where we speak about the games that we are playing throughout the week. Because at the end of the day, we are gamers that play games. Also, we have set gaming news that we talk about that went on throughout the week. And we also have set topics that we save towards the end of the show. And you guys are always willing to participate as much as you can in the live chat. Participate, ask us questions, comments, and we will try our best to get to them. All right? But you know how it is, man. We want to go and introduce the council members real quick once again, and let us know what you have been playing throughout the week. Starting with my man Adrian, all the way over there in the left.
Hey, guys. Yeah, that was way too happy. I can't be happy. You're too enthusiastic for me. What's going on, everybody? Been playing, you know what? I'm not even going to lie. I've been playing Destiny again. The reason I've been playing Destiny because House of Wolves comes out next week. I got to get back into the groove of things with Destiny, so working on a new character, trying to get them up to 30, at least 31, so I can be ready for the House of Wolves, get back into that, jump into that. Of course, Final Fantasy, always heavy in the rotation, Final Fantasy 14, and of course, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2 HD Remaster, giving that some love because I'm a big Final Fantasy freak, and I love everything about Final Fantasy 10. Not so much 10-2, but 10 I can deal with.
Whoa! I heard a lot of people like 10-2, man. I personally never played 10-2 yet, but I will do it on my Vita.
Yeah, I can't do 10-2. I tried it when it first came out, and I'm like, you know what?
You gotta make it past the first 20 minutes, man.
Yo, are you a sexist, Adrian?
No, I am not. I don't have any problem using an all female cast. It was a pacing. Like I'm like, okay, so what's going on now? Like, stop playing dress up and get to the story. What?
Okay, I hear you. So, are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
All right, so let's move along to my man, Mr. Stealth himself, the Sarge, 008-0079. My bad.
Boy, I was about to say if you mess up them digits. But yeah, whatever, everybody. Mr. Stealth coming back at y'all for episode 31. This week it's been a heavy week. Let's see. Currently, we're sitting here playing Project Cars on the Huntington screen, doing some qualifying right now. Play a little bit of Arcania, The Complete Tale, a little bit of Touring. Haven't started Final Fantasy yet. What else have I played? DriveClub. Get back on DriveClub. Racer is Gen. And actually went kind of retro this week since I got my backwards compatibility 3 now. I played IGPX and Gundam Federation versus Xeon actually, so I'm kind of mixing and matching right now.
Okay, I hear you. That's what's up, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna move it along to my man Ken Master. Shoryuken.
What's up, everybody? Thanks, Barry. What's going on? It's been a busy week for me. I've been working a lot, but I've been getting some gaming in. Been playing Xenoverse as usual. I've been going hard in DriveClub, man. Yeah, just been trying to set somebody took my world record this week. I'm a little upset about that. I'm number 2.
Yeah, you was a little mad, man. You fell a little depressed.
Yeah, man, but it's tough, man. He beat me by like 2/10, which at that speed is a lot. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on that. And I've been playing. I bought Project Cars. I'm really liking that game a lot. I'm trying to tune my car. been having some problems with it. You know, just getting it to a baseline level where I can start really messing with it. So, I'm gonna take my time on that. It's gonna be about a couple of days before I get my car that's ready to race. So, and Rocket League been showing these guys how to do some thirst.
MET.
Yeah.
I heard the chat, man. I heard the chat. We ain't gonna expose it.
Yeah, I love that game. Is so much. I mean, it's so awesome, man. We have so much fun playing.
Yo, they had a dev commentary that GameStop dropped. Is mad informative. A lot of information was in there, man. Well, informative. I'm looking for the word and that stuff.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing this week, man.
That's what's up, man. But let's move it along to my man Michy.
Yo, what's the deal, everybody? It's your boy Michy Battle. What have I been playing? Madden, as usual. NBA Live, as usual. Mega Quintet, as usual. Final Fantasy 14, as usual. I live there. But the surprise game, I hadn't played it, but my wife has been on this game nonstop. Unfinished Swan. That game.
It's beast.
From where the game starts to where she is now, you'd never think it goes there.
Oh yeah,
That game is an awesome game, and it's free right now. So if you're looking for something to try to play on PS4, yo, the Unfinished Swan is what it is. Been on a little bit of Xenoverse and Rocket League. I've been destroying everybody in this podcast, except for Jabbar, because he's too scared to get on there.
I've been busy, man.
Fear. It's okay to be scared. It's all right. But no, that's it. Rocket League is life. Final Fantasy is life. And Marvel sucks.
Oh.
Damn, man. You can't do that. But yo, Mr. Kingpin and why Persona?
Gotta do Wayne. Wayne is in here.
What happened?
Wayne is in here.
Oh, I'm just going by the list. I'm going down the list, man.
All right. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Persona. You know, every week I say this. I appreciate you guys that stop by and listen to us and, you know, support us. Appreciate it. Before I get to my games, I want to shout out to somebody that's like really cool dude that supports the council and what we do. His name is The Final Storm. He added me on PSN, and we've been The Last of Us a lot. And he's really, really, really cool dude. He really supports the council and what we do. So shout out to him. So what I've been playing during the week. This week's been real busy, work-wise. Finals and stuff like that. I got an A in my class, actually, so I'm actually happy about that.
You trying to tell me that school is more important than you playing some video games?
Nah. You know, games is always going to come first, man. You know, whatever.
Oh,
but, you know, in order for me to buy these beautiful games that we have on this one PlayStation 4, I got to, you know, get my education in academics and whatnot.
Started trying to be somebody.
But
You wanna be somebody.
Woo! I've been playing The Last of Us multiplayer, like really heavy. Like, you know, anybody that's playing that on online or whatever, man, hit me up. I play that all the time. I'll give you my PSN at the end of the podcast. I've been playing Destiny. Get ready for that House of Wolves. I'm gonna be a beast on that too. I've been playing DC Universe Online. I'm the best rage tank on this game. I got 195 skill points, CR 118. I'm a beast. Hero. Check me. And shut up. Don't even talk. Don't even do it. I already know what you about to do. No. What else I've been playing? That's pretty much it. That's all I've really been playing this week. Yeah,
I wanna let everybody know that Persona said that he will be platinuming Witcher 3 by the summer. So I'm just letting the PlayStation Nation know that, you know, to give you the support to platinum this game. So when you see Persona on The Last of Us, y'all message him and let him know, hey, platinum that game.
Hey Jay Barry, I have a question. Hey, didn't he say he was gonna platinum Metal Gear Solid 2 when that comes out?
Dude, how y'all? Wait a second. What is this? This ain't no.
He ain't even platinum DC Universe yet, though.
Oh, we just spilling all the beans.
Yo, let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh, wait. Quick, I got a quick plug, though. Quick plug, real quick. Happy birthday to Drew Drake from the PlayStation Nation group. PlayStation Nation Stars, happy birthday. Told him we sent him a shout out in the podcast. That goes out to you, homie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Great, man. You know, from the council, PlayStation Nation, show him some love. Happy birthday, man. That's right, Michy. Good joint right there.
Oh, we gonna nip this real quick. I am gonna platinum Witcher 3, even though all the homies is shutting me down and ain't throwing me no support. I'm gonna platinum it and I'm gonna throw it in all y'all face, and I'm gonna platinum Metal Gear Solid 5. Let's go.
That's why I told the PlayStation Nation, man. So if we see you slacking, you know what I mean, they're gonna pick you up. But yo, Mr. Official VG.
You got about Wayne.
I'm not you.
He's going in order, he said.
Oh, okay. Well, from my screen, all right, whatever. Anyway, and they say Shot City. It is Mr. Official VG here. I'm happy to be here, you know what I'm saying, with the PlayStation Nation, with the fam. Ready to chop it up with you folks. I have been gaming on that Sleeping Dogs. If you sub to my channel, you already know what kind of antics I've been up to. I've been dropping videos. If you sub to me on Twitch, you already know I was out here struggling and in racing streets, but I got the shit done.
You platinum it?
Nah, I ain't platinum it yet. I will platinum it soon. For me, it will be the month of Square Enix and Capcom, because I'm not playing nothing but Sleeping Dogs, Final Fantasy, and Street Fighter. Oh, well, I could sort of say that. And The Witcher, I'm gonna get at a shot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm ready, man. It's Thursday. Y'all already know we're gonna get into this news and all that goodness. And yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And you know, we always have a surprise council member that's pop in. And my man, Weez Matic, my man Wayne, one of the founding fathers of the council. You know, shout yourself out, you know, introduce yourself once again, and let us know what you have been playing throughout the week.
What's up, everybody? This is Wayne Williams, infamous of the GBG group. Number one, America's Most Wanted. I've been playing a lot of different games throughout the week. Now that I've heard everybody else talk about the games they've played, but I've been playing mostly, as you all know, Guilty Gear. That's my number one. I mean, I play that game all the time, but I've been playing a lot of games. I've played a little bit of Call of Duty. The new map packs came out recently, so I've been getting into those maps recently. They're pretty good, the new maps, as far as design goes and just how they flow, but some of the spawns are kind of bad, so I ain't really feeling the spawns, but other than that, they good. I've been playing The Last of Us. I had a challenge by one of the council members who was testing my game ability as far as how to play The Last of Us as if I never had it when it first came out. So I got on there and did my thing. He was kind of surprised as how good I was, even though he didn't give me that much credit, but I did my thing.
You dropping names or not? You dropping names or not?
I mean, it's one of the council members by the name Persona. I'm not afraid. I ain't scared.
Persona got that target on his back.
Yeah. And so I've been playing that. I've been playing, as Dimitri said, Unfinished Swan. That's like one of the greatest under the radar games I've ever played for the PlayStation console. It's really like mind blowing as far as like how it's just all together. How the gaming design and everything is just amazing. I never played a game like that. Yeah. I played this other game called Hokum. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, Hokum. That game is weird. That game is weird, but it's so relaxing. Like, it reminds you of like the game Flower.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever played that or whatever, but it's real relaxing and it's really mellow. And then I had another game I played called Race the Sun. That's very like It's like a speed racing game where you just have to dodge all these obstacles, and I never really got into it like that. I just did the main thing, so that was that. And then, of course, Rocket League, the #1 thirst bucket game on the PlayStation system. I've been having fun with the homies playing that, man. And that's all I've been playing.
Yeah, man, it's pure chaos in there when I hear you on the party chat, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's fun.
But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. We see definitely a difference in games that we are playing with a mix of diversity and stuff like that, and that's what PlayStation is about, man. It's lovely. But yo, let me tell y'all what I've been playing throughout the week. I'm gonna start old school. I've been playing that Double Dragon. If you guys take the Twitch stream, it's also up on my channel right now. Beat Double Dragon in 40-something minutes, even though I was, pressing triangle to give myself credits. Imagine that, man. Those games back in the day cost us $40, $50, and we can beat the game in 45 minutes. But yo, also finally beat Dragon Ball Xenoverse Story. You know what I mean? Got that out of the way, so now I'm just going to be leveling up, and I'll be back on that Xenoverse. So whoever want to get on that 1-2-1 on me, them hand-to-hands, let's go. Let's go. Because I'm above level 80 now. Let's go.
Damn, he passed me up.
Yo, and I also took it back to the PlayStation Now because, I'm an advocate for PlayStation Now. I've been playing Fat Princess on that. Love that game on PS3. And it just brought me back, man, this game, man. I think you guys should just pay that $20, play some Fat Princess. We get on that online, and we just have a private little mode, and we just do it up, man, on PS Now. Show the power of PSN.
Of the cloud?
Through the cloud, man, through the cloud. Also been playing, like what Wayne said, been on that Call of Duty, trying out the new maps, trying to get into the back of the Call of Duty flow, trying to play that every week so I can get ready for that Black Ops 2. When I play the Call of Duty, I will be live streaming and stuff like that. I've been playing Bastion, getting back into Bastion, got to beat that game. Beat that in a great game, man. Love it. Also been playing a little bit of Final Fantasy Type 0. Back in the flow of that game as well, man. Yeah, I'm very sporadic, I guess you could say, when it comes to gaming. You're going from RPGs to shooters to this and that. Also been playing the Wolfenstein, the Old Blood. If you guys haven't played Wolfenstein yet, man, the new order, great game. Old Blood is just an addition to that. It's just awesome, man. Wolfenstein is a great first-person shooter. No online, worth every money, every change, every little penny, whatever it's called. Also, beat DMC, Devil May Cry, the definitive edition. Just beat that as well. And I think on Saturday or Sunday, Wayne, we was playing Guilty Gear for like a good almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
We was kicking my butt all day. Pause, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna have another session like that. Hopefully, we can just live stream that and just have everybody come in and just kick it, man. Because I'm still learning that fight stick and I'm getting prepared for that Street Fighter. Using Young. And you already know I'm going to be using that Rose and that Ryu. So I'm going to be on and popping. But yo, pretty much that's what I've been playing, man. I also tried out Splatoon. Splatoon was a fun little game. I just feel like the game is not worth the $60 yet. It's lacking some stings. And in August, I probably will be picking that game up, when it probably drops like $40 or such. But it's a cool game. It's a very fun game, but I just don't feel like when I'm playing that game, I'm just like, damn, I'm a little too old for it. You know what I mean? I get that feeling. But it's fun. It's a fun game. I'm not even going to knock it. But yo, let's move along to the news. You know what I mean? And also, there's a special announcement today that's going to be the topic. So tune in for that. And for those people that I know, can't stick around for the whole 2 hours or whatever, how long we go, I will be leaving, the annotations so you guys can know when we start the topics and such like that. But yeah, man, let's move along to the news. Man. And plus, I can't see the timer on the YouTube page. So I guess I got to re-listen to the whole podcast and put the stuff in there individually. So you guys got to tune in with me. But yo, let's talk about everybody's favorite topic, everybody's favorite subject, everybody's favorite thing to just talk about. And that's sales. And I know a lot of Xbox are happy right now because even though they don't care about sales, but when them NPDs come when the Xbox win is snap, son.
I think this month preseason matters.
Oh yeah, this not a preseason matters, right? But yo, pretty much, Xbox has won the NPDs of April. They said they had a little increase in hardware sales, 65%. Even though the PS4 had strong sales as well as far as hardware, Xbox, just tipped it out as far as sales when it comes to North America as far as hardware. But when it comes to software, the PS4 is a landslide pretty much. It's still the cumulative leader in software sales and hardware sales according to the NPDs. But yeah, I was just informed that the gap between the Xbox One and the PS3 as far as the US was 13,000, where the Xbox has sold more than the PS4. But yo, let me get y'all thoughts real quick on this before we move on, man. Anybody want to go?
Should I go first or no? I'll go first.
You go last, yo.
No. It's too late. I'm already talking. Congratulations, Xbox, for winning in America, like you're supposed to. Congratulations for supporting your own, Microsoft fans. I'm proud of you. Now, if only you buy these games, we can actually talk about this. But yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. They won United States, finally, in April. Finally. Good job. Keep up the good work, hopefully.
Damn.
He said hopefully. Jesus.
Nah, this be honest, this is a good thing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, worldwide, they said that, you know what I mean, you know what it is when it comes to worldwide, but they only care about US. Xbox only care about US. But I mean, this is a good thing for them. They need this rally. So expect all the YouTube videos. Like I said, I will be invading Xbox channels this week. So expect the YouTube channel. Anybody else thoughts, man?
I guess it's cool. Sales gap is allegedly 13K. I mean, I guess it's stopped the bleeding a little bit. So
He said stop the bleeding.
Well, worldwide, not really, but I guess in America. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's 1 month. If we see, May, June, July, August, if we see that continue, then yeah, that's something. But as of right now, it's 1 month. Microsoft still has to step up. Sony too, but Microsoft even more. So that's all I gotta say on it. Nothing to panic about yet, or nothing to go get crazy about yet.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good to congratulate them, man. I'm telling you, man, the Xbox fans, they need this, yo. They need this. You know what I mean? Any little news like this, I'm all for it, man, for these guys, man. Cause I don't like the landslides. You know what I mean? I like the close competition, so it gives people, enough ammo to talk about. It gives people content on their channels, things like that. So yeah, man, it's good. I like it. That's the damage control. But anybody else stuff before we move on? Because I know this is everybody's favorite topic that we love to talk about. And, I don't want to stay on forever because the topic is so long. But let me know what's your thoughts, man.
I'll go. I think it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Sony, I don't want Sony to get humbled or anything like that just because they win in the US a lot. So maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying, if this continues as a trend, we'll start getting them sweet deals like the UK be getting. Cause they be showering the UK with bundles and games. And it's like, man, y'all selling out here too, keep that momentum up.
Quick question, Kev. Do you think that, as far as with the first half, do you think the PlayStation has reached a peak where, as far as, people got these systems in their houses already? You know what I mean? So you're going to see a little decline. Well, not really decline, but, it's going to be a little bit more steadier instead of just this rapid, just keep selling each month or, beating the NPD each month.
Nah, I don't think so, because there's still people who got 7th-gen consoles. There's a lot of factors that I personally believe that helps the PlayStation sell One of them being is the live with PlayStation, because if you go in them live streams, especially on a Friday or a Saturday, it's a lot of stuff that you that you will see, and it's like really creative. And I'm not talking about just the pervy stuff, but I mean it's just a lot of stuff.
Like
You know what I'm
talk
saying?
shows and
You talk shows. You got female.
I've seen podcasters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Folks do actual live podcasts on live with PlayStation. So I mean, with that alone, it's a lot of factors that goes into the PlayStation 4 selling. So I don't even believe that it's really hit the hardcore market yet. A lot of the people that's adopted the PS4 are either, well, I would say part of the hardcore and part of like the casual market because of what it can do and just the word of mouth that the console has created. So I don't think that it's gonna be on a decline or anything like that. However, it is like, I guess you could say it's in between what tax season or whatever. So I think whatever E3 they announce, I think that will also help as well. And then also you got this month, which I firmly believe that Final Fantasy and Street Fighter will help. And for next month you got the Batman bundle. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Batman one. That's true. That's true. But yo,
Yeah.
the next news topic, I'm pretty much going to merge these two topics, and I want everybody's opinion on this. Because we're going to move away from the best topic that we can talk about. You know what I mean? But if there's anybody that wants to say something, before we move on, we can move on or not.
Move on.
Let's move on. But yo, Sony said they ain't worried. Sony ain't worried about nothing. Sony ain't worried about nothing. Sony, PlayStation UK isn't concerned about the PS4 holiday 2015 software lineup. Let's go into it a little bit. It says, I won't go into detail now. There's plenty of games. There's plenty of gamers to get excited about already, such as Trillwave for PS4, No Man's Sky. That is just the start of what's on the table right now. So I don't have any concerns that we will have a lack of strong software for the PS4 this peak. And when they talk about peak, they talk about holiday season. But yo, what are your thoughts on this? And also, with this news announced, Ratchet and Clank, the movie and the game has been moved to 2016. The movie will come out April 29th or 26th.
Oh, that's my birthday.
And yeah, that is your birthday. And the game will come close to that. I think they say it will come springtime. But yo, let me know your thoughts. Starting with Adrian, man.
Oh, come back to me real quick. All
right, Court, you
there? It's a lot.
No, Court not there. All right, Ken, what's your thoughts, bro?
All right. Basically, here's how I look at it. If you look at games as more than just AAA, whether you want to call it AA, A, B, indie, whatever you want to call it, I think Sony has this year in the bag. There's just so many different types of games coming out. No Man's Sky, Persona. I know Ratchet and Clank. Wait, that got pushed back though, right?
Yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out 2016 spring.
No Man's Sky. I think I said that already. What else is coming out? Well, Rocket League, the official game. Metal Gear. I mean, if you don't have to look at exclusives either, but my point is, it's a lot of games coming out. You just got to look beyond that whole, Assassin's Creed, like, Halo, AAA exclusive. You look beyond that. There's so many games coming out. Like,
who's that sniffling?
Wait, we all the Sandro Nasser, G. No, I know.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, well, basically, it's too many games as it is this year already. So, I don't know. I don't see it as a big deal. Some people might be making more of a big deal out of it than it really is. I guess, I don't know, because of Sony's main game, Uncharted, being pushed back. But I'd rather it be pushed back than come out in a state that it might not be the best experience on. So, I mean, yes, they might not have a game that they can just market through the through TV every 2 seconds or whatever. But I don't know, man. I'm happy so far, and I don't know. There's a lot of games coming out, so.
All right, man. Yo, yo, they say, yo, who's sniffing that coke?
Good stuff, man. That's me, man.
Yo, Michy.
Man,
Yeah.
man.
So Sony not worried about the Christmas lineup. Why should they be? Even if they had a bad Christmas lineup, the Christmas ain't gonna win the year. The Christmas ain't gonna replace the fact that there hadn't really been much traffic on the other side since Christmas of last year. I mean, every time you turn around, you're getting new content up until Christmas, as opposed to we gonna wait till Christmas because our stuff not in order. So us getting better stuff for Christmas, or them saving things for Christmas, is a bonus for us. But they have to understand, we getting games regardless. And while they waiting for E3 to see what's announced that they're gonna get, we'll still be getting games up until E3. And after E3, when they had that little dry spell where they not getting no games, we'll still be getting games. And when they finally get their games in October and November, we'll still be getting games. And in December, when they have no more games to get, we'll get more games in December. So, they can celebrate October, November all they want to. We'll be getting games all year round. Some stuff we expect, some stuff we don't. And we'll enjoy it.
Didn't they celebrate the same thing last November and everything when Sunset Overdrive came out?
Nah, that was October, and they still lost in October.
Yeah. Last year, they said we didn't have games to match them. We had an exclusive to match everyone they had for September, October, and November. We matched them for exclusives, and then we still had one in December, and we had one in January, and we had one in February, and we had one in
You know what's funny, Michy?
March, and we had one in April.
You know what's funny? PlayStation had more exclusives as far as, games that are just console exclusive or plain exclusive on the PS4 and Xbox One last holiday. But back then, people didn't count free-to-plays. They didn't count these little AA games like Ori and the Blind Forest and State of Decay. But now, all of a sudden, they count these games now because they need to count these games. But
Ori and everything.
Yeah.
The funny part about that is, like, the Xbox is making that transition to Windows 10. The Xbox are making that transition to Windows 10
Yeah, it's amazing.
playable
hearing them
games,
talk about
except in all the
Windows.
free-to-plays and the indies.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, people don't understand that PlayStation had a lot of exclusives. Just the fact that you wasn't per se interested in those games doesn't mean that that game is not an exclusive for that system in the holiday season. You know what I mean? And they don't understand that. But yo, Persona, you there?
Probably in the game chat.
Oh man. But yo, Kev, go ahead, man.
As far as the games,
Nah, as far as Ratchet and Clank and PlayStation saying, well, the Sony UK boss saying that he's not really concerned about the holiday season because there's games that the games that they listed is pretty much the tip of the iceberg, and they have other stuff coming.
Yeah, my fault.
Now let Kev go, then we come back to you, Persona.
yeah, man, you all late and stuff, yo.
No,
It's your turn, playboy. Anyway, yo, all right, I see it like this. A part of me is like, okay, I understand that y'all in the lead and all of that goodness, but I really hope that they do have like an alternative backup plan. My hopes are that they have something more along the lines of maybe Uncharted trilogy and whatnot. But we'll see at E3. I am a little bit more confident that they will have something, you know what I'm saying, along the lines, because it's not like last year where they was kind of like 1 year in. This year they should be a little bit more prepared and well seasoned to in which if this game, you know what I'm saying, is delayed or whatnot, then we'll have this available, etc., etc. So I'm hoping that they have something, well in place. If not, we also know that they will be treating No Man's Sky as a first party game, which is kind of true anyway, because actually, since I seen them talking about it in the chat when I was at the PSX, they had a lot of support for the game up there. Like they had a concert and whatnot for the soundtrack of No Man's Sky and everything, and they had a panel as well. So it was really good. So I know that should be one of the things that we should come to expect for this holiday 2015. As far as Ratchet and Clank, it was pretty, I was hopeful that they'll show something around E3, but now with this news, we pretty much know it's not coming, which is fine because it should do well in April. That's a pretty, what I'm saying, okay month, because as history has shown, Bloodborne, Infamous Second Son, and now Ratchet and Clank have, would drop around the area. And the game I know would do good, the movie, and not so much because I think that's a week before Captain America Winter Soldier. Shout out to Marvel. Anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how the movie gonna do. I know the game will do well, they ain't gotta worry about that. The movie, we'll see. But yeah, man, that's pretty much my thoughts on it, man. I just hope Sony is a little bit more prepared.
But yo, Persona, what's your thoughts?
I really don't think that Sony, and this is kind of like, it sounds a little cocky, but I don't think that Sony really needs to worry about, they don't need to worry about Christmas. I don't think so. Because right now, the deal that they got with Star Wars alone is going to reel a lot of people in, especially if they come out with a good special edition, like PlayStation and all that. People are going to be buying that left and right. And, they got games. They got games coming. They're going to have games. Like, that's a given. If it's holiday, if it's middle of the year. Look at all the games we get now. And, we still ain't done. E3 ain't even here yet. They can announce anything at E3. As far as them being worried about it, look, Sony are the best. Fanboy straight. Yeah. As far as the Ratchet and Clank movie, I'll be the first one there. First seat. And will it do good? Probably not, because you know how people are.
I think Ratchet and Clank is going to do good because Ratchet and Clank always had that witty humor I loved. The stories is to me is good. Ratchet and Clank, you can especially they doing the original story. From what I know, it's gonna be a good movie to watch. I don't see it not doing well. I'm not gonna say it's gonna do like no blockbuster like Captain America, you know what I mean? But it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. That they're gonna have a sequel to it.
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead, Wayne.
I feel like I'll be honest, because usually a lot of the times, like I'm optimistic, but then at the same time I'm a realist, and I'll say this much: like I feel like No Man's Sky and any other game that's not like a real super big, well-known AAA type of game this fall, it might sell if people have their ears to like the information out there, like as far as the game companies promoting all these different outlets and media sources. Like if they go on the internet and people research it, but as far as like actual like mainstream crowds, I don't think it might sell as much as they're hoping.
Yeah.
But it's all up to chance because everybody has their own preference and what they like. So it's a possibility, but it has to really be like it has to have at least like a real good sell point to make people want to go out and buy this game. And so far, outside of the open world, nowadays almost every game we have, a lot of games are open world type of games now. So it has to really go to that next level and change the game as far as like what we've already had, in my opinion. As far as Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank's cool. That's always like a beloved game of the PlayStation Nation, and it's always been sought out after. As far as like a game that people want to play. I don't know. The movie, like y'all said, is coming right out before Captain America. I doubt that people will probably really want to go out and see it. It'd probably be a good DVD movie.
Hey,
It'll be something on DVD.
Offer for PlayStation Plus members. You can do that.
Yeah, that's
to add on to what you said though, also, Wayne, you said that it's not like a big AAA title, but the thing is, Sony said they're gonna push it like a first party title, so I'm pretty sure we'll see like advertisement and stuff for that. Now, whether or not people will cling to it, that's a whole nother story. But they are gonna push it, like I guess per se, like they did Destiny and stuff like that in games like that. You know.
I mean, that's cool too, but it's like I look at the gameplay all the time from what they've shown, and I mean, it looks good, but I just don't see what it is that will make people want to be like, hey, I want this game, because they really haven't shown anything like that. And I remember like back when they first announced it, because I don't know if y'all remember like the teaser trailer for it. It was like a little movie they had where they was just like, we have like some type of apocalyptic type of game, and it's gonna be a new exclusive from Sony. And like back then, I mean, it was exciting, but now when they show it like how it looks, it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't really see the incentive on wanting to get it, but we never know. It might show more at E3, and you just never know.
Also, too, with No Man's Sky, they very hush hush for that game. They show off like little bits of stuff that you can do. But watching, I think it was GameSpot. They had like a little series, no understanding like No Man's Sky. They went real in depth on what you can do. Where the things that it can appeal to people want to shoot guns. Yeah, you have this gun that you can upgrade, and you can do whatever you can do. The life on the planets and stuff like that. That game is just more about exploring. You know what I mean? Discovering things and stuff like that. But you also can do those leveling up your ship. Defend yourself, I guess, against these monsters that's going to be on there, or whatever.
I know. I just don't want to be like souped up, like no shots. I'm just saying, I don't want to be souped up like Destiny when we had the whole vision of the ships, and we thought like these ships were going to be like these great different things we could take out into space and all that, and it was just the loading screen.
Yeah, true.
Real quick though. Like my thoughts on this stuff is pretty much. I think PlayStation is confident that they will have a sustainable enough holiday lineup, because look at the stuff they did. They're delaying games like, what I mean, like they have no worry in the world. You know what I mean? Like they're not pushing object like Uncharted. Then you have Black Ratchet and Clank. I do feel like they're going to have a lot of games for the holidays, and I think that like a game like Until Dawn that's going to come on like in October.
Yeah, that's what somebody Cruiser 8. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry, Cruz. But he was talking about it, saying could be released out in 2015. So.
Oh, I know what it is. What up, Morris?
Right, yeah,
oh, dang, Morris.
Now. That's his secret identity.
I do feel like there's some surprises that's coming the holiday season, and it does seem like PlayStation is just confident on what they has to offer. Hopefully they're not too confident. I don't want you to get too confident out here in these streets, but I like the confidence that they're displaying. Even though Microsoft came up, we won't get to that stuff. But yo, I want to talk about this esports stuff real quick. PlayStation. Oh yeah, my bad, Asian. Go ahead.
I told you to come back to me.
Yeah, my bad.
So let me ask y'all a question, and everybody that's listening. Let me ask y'all a question, especially for those who are like, man, I missed the PS2 days of gaming when, they had a whole bunch of stuff that we could play all the time. Let me ask you, Beyond Good and Evil, Burnout 2, Burnout 3, Dark Cloud, Dragon Quest 8, Fight Night 2004.
Yo, don't say Dark Cloud, man. Don't play with me like that.
Guitar Man, God Hand.
God Hand.
Guitar Man.
Killer 7. Odin Sphere, Okami, Onimusha.
Damn.
Rez, Rogue Galaxy, Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, SSX3, SSX Tricky, SOCOM, Sly Cooper.
Yo, that tricky.
Staros,
Ooh, that tricky.
Time Splitters, Crystal Metal Black, Beautiful Joe, Beautiful, Zone of the Enders.
Oof.
Don't play with me like that.
Man.
Were those all AAA games?
Nah, not all of them.
And
was fun as hell.
People consider these some of the greatest games of all time. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yeah,
So what is
on the Enders? They had an incentive though.
No, there
They had
was
that
no.
Metal Gear
A
Solid
lot of
demo.
people didn't buy PS2 just for these games when the games came out. They were simply additions to the big names of Gran Turismo, God of War, Final Fantasy, Grand Theft Auto, Metal Gear Solid, Star Wars Battlefront. All the bigger games that first party and third party games brought to Sony, but these other ones that came in like Aggressive Inline. I didn't buy PS2 for Aggressive Inline, but that game was fantastic because it was released on the system that I got this other game that I wanted to get it for.
Yeah.
He's got a point. I mean,
Right.
back then,
So now when they say, No Man's Sky and Tearaway, those are two. Tearaway is a fantastic game for the Vita, by the way. If you never played Tearaway, give it a chance. The shit is fun, okay? But on top of that, you got to remember that Sony has 20 studios that's been working on PS4 games for the last couple years. You think a lot of those canceled or disappeared? You got Japan Studios 1 through 5 working on stuff, meaning they got done with that. They started their next game. They got done doing doing a Puppeteer. They started on their next game. They got the JRPG that Sony's doing. We may see some in E3 about. They got Gravity Rush 2. People forgot about that already, and that's going to be that may show up somewhere. Of course, you have the marvelous AQL, the people who did Soul Sacrifice. You got Polyphony, which we all know about, GT, Gran Turismo. You got both the Naughty Dogs. You got both the Naughty Dog studios. You got the one that's working on Uncharted, and you got another one that was working on The Last of Us, who started a new project recently. You got Ben Studios, who's been working on the game, hint, for a while. You got San Diego Studio, who's probably working on the next MLB. You got the two Santa Monica studios, one working on the Stig's new IP, and the second one, they're already working on the God of War re-release, but they're still working on the new God of War. You got Ready at Dawn, who's probably starting the next order. You got Sucker Punch, who just got done building their Motion Studio. They're working on their second new game. You got Evolution Studios, who's not only supporting DriveClub up the ass, I mean heavily supporting DriveClub, and I give Evolution props. They're keeping that game alive right now with all the content they're releasing. They're working on something else. You got the 3 different Guerrilla Game Studios. Guerrilla Games, who did Killzone Shadowfall. You got the second studio who's working on the new one game that a few people know about. And then you have Guerrilla Cambridge. We don't know what they're working on right now. You got the 2 Media Molecule studios working on something. You got the 3 London studios working on something. Unfortunately, we lost Sony Online Entertainment, so that's now gone. We can throw them out. You got Supermassive Games working on Until Dawn. You got Quantic Dream working on 2 games. You got Tequila Works working on Rhyme. You got the Chinese Room doing Everybody's Going to the Rapture. You got Heavy Spectrum Entertainment doing Shadow of the Beast. Then you got the third parties. You got Capcom doing stuff for us. Then you got Grasshopper Manufacturing doing Lily Bergamo. You got Atlas bringing Persona 5 over. You got Namco bringing the Tales series over. I mean, you got Insomniac Games doing Ratchet & Clank. It's just like, do you honestly think Sony don't have anything else coming?
He dropped
right there, bro.
Really?
He dropped the science.
Really, guys? Really, you want to complain about, ain't no AAA games being shown. 80% of the games y'all be throwing up. Well, I want to go back to the PS2 days. Weren't AAA games. Those were AA games or A games or what you would consider an indie game nowadays. And that's not even talking about the slew of indies that they probably will be showing at E3. And that's not taken away from them. A lot of these indie games are looking better than a lot of the AAA games coming out. And on top of that, you have the marketing deals that Sony made with Star Wars Battlefront. When you see Star Wars Battlefront, you're going to see the PS4 right behind it. You see Metal Gear Solid 5, you're going to see the PS4 right behind it. They're, for some odd reason, those are the lead platforms for those 2 big major hitters for third-party games. So when people go out and be like, I'm going to get Star Wars Battlefront, or I'm going to get Metal Gear Solid 5, or even Batman, I want to pay up to do Batman, look what's being spearheaded. Not only do you got third parties, you got 20 first-party studios that have been working on games for the past 2 years. You think they're not ready to show something by now?
Yo, I will.
Well, Uncharted 4 and Ratchet & Clank have been delayed because they want to give you a quality game. You want them to release something broken like Halo Master Chief Collection?
I ain't got nothing to say. Jeez.
I know y'all said don't throw shots, but I mean, it's like that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. It's like don't rush them to get the games are being made. There is 20 plus studios under one division of a company that's pumping out games. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind game development. Not only game testing for buzz, quality, and analytics, and trying to market stuff and getting it out there. And on top of that, you got any companies that you're trying to bring up into the world that may join the company. It's like, okay, you got 20, 25 plus games that have been developed for the past couple years that are now starting to trickle out that you will start seeing between now and the PlayStation experience and probably at Gamescom. Even though they're not having a big presentation, that doesn't mean they're going to have something new on the show floor to show you.
They will be at Paris.
Well, Adrian.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, hey, I gotta say one thing though.
I told you it was a lot.
Yo, it's our fault because when we in these groups and whatnot, and we had these debates with these Xbox dudes, you know what I'm saying? You hear the same old song and dance, and it's like it's starting to get drilled into like the PlayStation guys' head when they always talking about these AAA games. And I always try to stick behind the fact of games are games, whether they indie, whether they single A, double A, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Toten ain't no AAA game, but I enjoy the hell out of that game. It's a lot of indie games like Dustin and Legion Tale. I really wish they would make a sequel to that. Bastion, you know what I'm saying? What else? That one game that's coming out, Onchibara, the J-Stars, Victory Plus. Those are not really AAA, but AA games, and those are games that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand what you're saying in regards to that. But it's just that we go so much with the back and forth with the Xbox dudes.
Right, like you go in, you bought your PlayStation for, you bought your PlayStation for Killzone, or you're a big fan of Killzone, or you bought it for the games you saw like Infamous, Second Son, you bought it for Infamous, or you bought it for Bloodborne, or you bought it for another game, but then they're like, since you got the system, welcome to the ecosystem. Here, we're gonna give you some indie games for free to see if you like them, but check out these other games we got coming out, like Tukiden, like the other stuff that's coming out, and it's just like, okay, we're not saying base your entire lineup off of AAA only games, because AAA only games that's what's killing the industry right now. I want a game that's got $100 million budget. Why?
Yeah, shit, Konami dying.
Hey, I understand, guys, but yo, we gotta.
Okay, sorry. I told you I had a lot to
move it. Yo, but nah, you're 100% correct, Adrian. I'm not even. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let that rock.
Right.
Yo, with that being said, and all that knowledge that he has dropped upon us on this PlayStation Nation, here's the icing on the cake. PlayStation is starting up their own esport league, and everybody know I hate the term esport. I hate it with a passion. But PlayStation, they starting their own esport league, and they'll be starting it out in Europe pretty much. This news came out since last year, but now they're doing another one in Italy now, where they're starting one in Italy. So what's your thoughts on this? Do you think this is coming to America soon, or do you think this is going to stay in Europe for a while and keep it moving?
I'm pretty sure that it's going to come to America. It's right now they're probably going to launch. It's like they're going to do it in a couple countries to see how well received it is, and they're going to do it in the countries where esports is big already. So that's great. Doing it in the countries that they like esports in, before bringing it over here where it's still being shunned by ESPN.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So see how it goes. If it picks up, great. It's kind of like the PlayStation View for us and versus them. We're better at some PlayStation View here because we're still a big TV market over here. This is why it's still not everywhere. It's like, let's see how this works out before we make it worldwide. Let's see how this works in its biggest market before we expand worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Anybody else thoughts?
Pretty much the same with Adrian. Sony is gonna, I believe, they're testing it out, and other countries that are more receptive to, esports or competitive gaming. I'll say competitive gaming for the but yeah, I say test it out there, see how the people like it, and then try to bring it to America. Or push it even harder in America. I think it's cool. I wish esports was more, you know, uh, taken seriously in the mainstream in this country. But I guess baby steps, So this is cool. We'll see how it goes.
But yeah, I think this is cool. You know what I mean? PlayStation, they don't have to, buy out sponsorships. When PlayStation want to do something, they create it. They own.
Shots.
I mean, it is a shot a little bit, but it is what it is. But yo, Wayne, I know this is one of your anticipated games that is coming out, and I want to get your thoughts on this right here. A preview of pretty much they played Metal Gear Solid 5 for a couple of hours, from what he said, about 10 hours. And he said, I played Metal Gear Solid on PS4. The code looked quite polished and basically final. I wonder what they will do these 3 months. So basically, he's pretty much saying that this game is very polished and it's quite done. So, what's your thoughts on this, man? You think that whole Kojima debacle it didn't slow down any process of the game? Obviously, from what he's saying. Is he there, Wayne? No.
No, he muted.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, I think this game was done last year, man. Like, I think it's been done for a long time, and like, when it comes to the actual game itself, like, they probably just been working on the multiplayer. Because like Metal Gear Solid isn't really known for like good multiplayer like that. I don't know if anybody here has ever played the Metal Gear Solid. Which one was that? 3
Online, Metal Gear Online.
Yeah, that was 4. That was 4 online.
Nah, they had one before that though. It was actually called Metal Gear Online. I think it was on Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, it was on Metal Gear Solid 4. It was on 4G.
That had a very loyal
they had one on. It was the one for Snake Eater. They had it on Snake Eater, but I forgot which one was Snake Eater.
Snake Eater was.
That was 3.
I don't remember online for that one though.
Yeah, I don't think you had one.
There wasn't an online for Snake Eater.
You're talking about 4.
Anyway, the online that they had for it or whatever, it wasn't really that good. Like as far as the actual net code and then like just the game itself, it was real clunky and it was just very bad. So I feel like even though the story has been done, like the game itself, I mean the online itself, that's pretty much what they've been polishing on. I would hope so, because most of these games they releasing, everybody wants to play them day one and they have bad online. But fortunately, I heard from Courtney, and I don't know if Ken spoke on it, but Project Cars has good netcode right away. Mortal Kombat, it really didn't have a good netcode at first. Like it still has problems where the game lagged, and it was just really bad netcode. So I don't know, man.
That game as well too, man.
Say what?
An update just dropped for that game.
Yeah, I saw about that. I saw that, but I couldn't stick with that game for too long. It wasn't my taste in fighting games. It's kind of poop to me. But
You broke the disc. I'm just.
yeah, I broke the disc, right? But I mean that's pretty much all to it. I feel like it's been done, but I'm glad that they're taking their time and polishing it the way they should.
Okay. Well, yo, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on real quick, man. Because I want to hear y'all guys' opinions on this as well. Microsoft is pretty much punishing people, the leakers that leaked, the Gears of War remastered gameplay. The little smidges of gameplay that was shown. Those people pretty much are getting banned Their consoles getting banned, and plus they can't play their games, their digital games, I'm guessing, or the physical games. Microsoft is pretty much blocking all privileges from the console because they have broke NDA rules and such like that. But I'm kind of agreeing with Microsoft on this. I think this is the right thing because you gotta teach people certain things like, yo, we're trying to have a game here. You guys are breaking, the hype for the game, and you guys are showing off gameplay. But yo, if you guys read this article, let me know your thoughts on this article real quick.
I'll go on ahead since I've been quiet. I kind of have to go with you, Bar. As much and as harsh as it sounds, for people to have their systems locked up, y'all have to realize they have these NDAs up for a reason because sometimes they might not want to show the public what something looks like because it could show something bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it could have potentially showed something not in the best light for that game, even though, yeah, it did generate a little bit of hype, but now you got whatever parties are involved, their systems are locked up and they can't play the game. But when you agree to those terms, you are signing your life away, and people don't read those terms. So somewhere in those terms, they say, hey, if you break this, we will, you know what? I wanted to say something, but I couldn't. I'm trying not to cuss, but, they will mess you up. Point blank. So, I mean, I feel sorry for them. Did they get their little 15 minutes of fame? Yeah, but was it really worth it in the end when your own personal property gets locked up because you decide to break the rules? Hey, I'm just saying, I'm sorry for you, but hey, don't break the rules.
Yeah, you imagine that person had like a 80,000 gamer score or something like that, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, can I speak on something else about that too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and to piggyback on what Courtney's saying as far as like how they're punishing people and everything, I feel like that's a just thing because my personal opinion right now with these games getting released early is very annoying because of the fact that you have games that people are very they're anticipating, and then you can easily go to live to PlayStation and see people playing these games. And I mean, of course, you don't want to you want to stay away from it so you won't get spoiled or anything. But it's really like annoying how you want to be on the same level as everybody else when the game first comes out. But then you have people that's like already level 30 and level 40, like already playing the game for like the 2 weeks already. Like with The Witcher, I heard that The Witcher came out in overseas and people already been playing the game. Like, how is that fair to everybody else who doesn't have access to it?
Well,
I don't know.
Witcher is single player, but
just imagine if that was like a game that everybody was like a Call of Duty or something.
Yeah,
like imagine that.
Yeah, I definitely see your point with that.
I have a comment. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, go ahead, Ken.
Well, yeah, let me just go real quick. I kind of agree with Microsoft on this because I'm looking at it as, Microsoft, they're trying to come hard at E3. That's even though they're not my console of choice. I noticed it last year when Bloodborne got leaked before E3. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, it takes the wind out of an E3 conference. Like, that surprise is gone. It's so, like, when Bloodborne got unveiled, it was just like cool, but it's like, yeah, we kind of already knew about this.
For the hardcore people that are watching these websites and these stuff, it kills the hype for us a little bit. Rather than, the person that is just watching E3, they're like, oh, they don't know nothing. They're like, oh, this is great. And
the thing is, everybody watches E3. Like, the world watches E3. It's not even just hardcore. It's like everybody, So it's harsh, but I kind of I see where they're coming from, man. That's not cool, man. That messes people up. So that's my piece.
Okay. First off, forget all of y'all for being mad at me for leaking the stuff. I don't have the Xbox One, so you can't ban my console. Screw you, Microsoft. Screw you. No, I didn't leak nothing. But to what Wayne was talking about with the games that people play ahead of time, and it's funny he used the word access when he said it.
Oh, Lord.
The same way you'd be mad if you were playing Call of Duty and you get it the day it's released and you a level 1 and you play that person that's a 10th prestige. Some of the Xbox people don't mind waiting 6 months to play the game as long as it's free. Now, you can play it all you want to. You might as well get it early because it don't lunch for us. It's free.
What service is that you're speaking of, Dimitri?
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, man. Dang.
Not the driving service, EA Access. The one everybody lies and they say they're going to use. Yes, I'm going to buy this game for 10% off. Never mind, I'll wait till it's free. I played it 6 days early for 5 hours. I didn't like it like I thought I would, so I'm just going to wait till it's free. Oh, by the way, people with Xboxes out there that's in the chat, tell me if you know anybody playing FIFA 15 that you never saw play FIFA 15 before.
Oh, no.
Hey, yo, is that Star Wars going to be on there, though?
Eventually, probably.
Like 6 months later.
Yeah, I think Microsoft is going to pull something to add Star Wars very quick on that EA Access to show, hey, look, EA Access on PlayStation is not on PlayStation, but it's on Xbox, saying, look, you guys have Star Wars.
Then they're going to be very upset when they get home. They can only pay $6.
EA Access will not be on Sony's platform because EA will make no money if everybody waits till the games come free.
Dimitri, you slick. You think you slick. You going to turn this into an EA Access.
I didn't do it. Wayne did it. He said Access.
Hey, I was talking about the access as far as having the games early, man. You took my words and flipped it like those people do.
Access is banned.
Y'all know I'm going to get my access shot.
Access is banned from this podcast.
Yes, no more access. No more access. None of that.
I get what he's saying.
Nah, Michy, finish your thoughts, man.
But no, I'm just saying, like, there's always been leaks, and to punish people for this because it happened to you, you wasn't punishing people before. Think back to the Xbox 360 and how many people on Craigslist, if you lived in Texas, how many people were giving games free before they launched, and nobody was getting punished for it. You can buy Xbox 360 games for $5. You can get 5 for 20, and nobody cared. So don't care now. E3 is just a show.
This is pretty much as far as the hype.
Look, it's just a game. It's one game.
Was coming out, but even though you seen it, you knew it was coming. You didn't want to really see it until that E3 press floor because that would have built more hype for that show. Now I guess when E3 comes, what I'm saying, people are still gonna be excited for it, but that initial burst of hype, the window a little bit.
That goes to prove my point that people care more about what happens at E3 than what cares on the actual console. They care more about what they see on that show floor than what's actually happening throughout the year. E3 matters more than a year worth of games that you get on your console. That's retarded.
That man preaching now. But yo, Mr. Official, before we move along to the next topic, your thoughts on this?
We didn't get an EA Access. I forgot the topic.
It does pretty much Microsoft, pretty much punish all of the leakers out there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm with it only because, like, for myself, like, I don't want everything to be spoiled either. You know what I'm saying? That's for Sony or Microsoft, honestly. A lot of these sites, I will call them out. DualShockers.com is the worst offender of this. They will spoil and leak anything for them clicks around E3 time. Oh, I like that site, but I really hate them around E3 time because they love to spoil stuff, man. And it's like you try to avoid it, but you cannot avoid it. So I'm 100% behind, Microsoft banning consoles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, given, it is messed up, but at the same time, you want to build hype, but you don't want to leak too much. And I feel like, you want it to be special when you know what I'm saying, you get these things revealed to you. You get all this hype built up and, you know what I'm saying, you waiting on this event to happen, whether you're there in person or you watching it at home. you want to be surprised, you know, and it takes away that excitement when they do things like that. So yeah, I'm 100% behind the actions that they took.
All right, all right. Yo, let's move along, man. But I'm gonna get Adrian on this topic first because I know I'm skipping you for a reason, Adrian.
I'm sorry.
On the whole leaking stuff, I'm skipping you for a reason, bro. I'm skipping you for a reason. I don't want to put you in those spots.
Thank you. All I want to say is I'm sorry, Kev.
I know, man. I know.
Put you out in those spots in the streets. But yo, check this out real quick, man. Check this out. We all know Microsoft is going to go first, and Phil Spencer said that we're fine with going first. You know, we set the pace for E3 as far as the big three, as far as the console manufacturers. Also, Microsoft also said, let me read this quote. Microsoft promises the greatest games line up in Xbox history for E3.
That ain't saying much.
So far, we have Tomb Raider, Forza, Halo, and Gears. But what else? But yo, do you think this is going to be Microsoft's greatest lineup of games in E3? Or, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts on this. And also, Microsoft is not really worried about being first when it comes to the platform briefings. They said they're pretty comfortable with being first for the platform briefings because fans had came to Phil Spencer like, hey, why you letting Sony go last? You go last. Please, Phil Spencer, please go last.
Okay.
So, well, Phil Spencer responded saying that he's comfortable with going first, you know, as far as the platform briefings. But yo, Adrian, your thoughts?
Okay, so to knock out one very common misconception in the industry and what fans have been talking about for the past couple of years, when they do conferences and they do press conferences, the material is done 3 to 4 weeks in advance. People cannot change content on the fly, meaning you cannot be reactionary at a conference. Okay, I got that out of the way. Now, concerning Microsoft, from what I'm hearing from people that I know that work in the industry and personal friends of mine that still work in the industry, they're bringing the fight. They're fighting back. Remember the hashtag Xbox Fight Back? That's actually they're trying to pull that off, and I commend them for it.
How hard you get hit?
Right.
You get back up.
Right. Right. I really commend them for that. That means that they're not resting. They're not saying we're content, even though they're saying okay, we're content with being second. They're showing that they're not. Like they really want you to be like, buy an Xbox One because of this, this, and this, and that's great. That's awesome. The thing is like I said before, Sony they're not finna let it just go like that. You know what I'm saying? But concerning Microsoft, and I know it's like why'd you bring up Sony in it? Concerning Microsoft and E3, they're bringing a lot to the table. They're doing a lot of integrating right now, and on top of integrating and getting their new API out, the infamous DX12, and talking about Windows 10, they got a lot going on right now. What they're trying to put it all into one. And it's a really exciting time over at Microsoft, saying that a lot of new shit's going to be happening. Sorry, a lot of new stuff is going to be happening. Excuse my language. A lot of new stuff is going to be happening. A lot of new stuff is going to be happening soon. And a lot of it is looking like it's pretty good. And from what I understand, somebody made return to a team that kind of made my heart skip because he was part of the original Xbox and Xbox 360 launch team. And that's cool because that's good for Microsoft because he was one of the OGs that was like, look, we made this Xbox. We need some games. And a lot of them.
Yo, quick question for you, though, Adrian. Quick question for you, my G. Quick question for you, my G.
Yes, sir.
Phil Spencer last year said that 2015 was going to be such a crazy year for Xbox. They're going to have so many games. They're pushing games back. Everything they're pushing games back is going to be ridiculous. Has Phil Spencer delivered on that promise so far?
No.
And basing off of that answer, do you think they will have the best games lineup
No.
Xbox.
Now, the reason I say that is because Phil Spencer himself, he's the head of Xbox. He's going to sell it. The problem is he didn't have the team behind him to sell it. With the return of this one dude, he might not be bluffing. I'm not gonna say who it is because a lot of people can. I don't want to ruin that. But the return of this one dude, Sony may have a little bit of a problem.
Hey, Adrian,
not much though. I'm trying not to leak anything. I'm trying.
Hey! Don't leak it. Just tell me initials in a message.
No, because you'll know who it is when I say the initials. Like, I'm not doing it.
Nah, in a message.
It ain't gonna hurt me. Cause I'm trying to figure it out now.
Wayne, check it out. Wayne put it in there.
Hold on.
Yeah, look in the chat.
It's like it's so high right now. It's like lighting the
not
jet.
Not the GB.
No.
I know which one.
Okay.
Yo, but anybody else thoughts while Courtney's searching on this?
But yeah, I mean, to finish out my thought, Microsoft is bringing the fight. Now, whether it's going to be their best lineup, I highly doubt it. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was. At the same time, like I said about Sony and their studios and other stuff happening.
I don't know.
I don't want to say it. I can't say it.
Next subject.
To ruin it.
All right.
Because Kev is going to find me and stab me if I ruin it.
I will.
I'm not going to ruin it.
Yo, anybody else thoughts though?
All right, I'll tell you what I think. Will this be their best lineup ever? I don't know. I don't think so because they still have to show the games they showed last year at E3. They still got to show Halo. They got to show Gears. I'm pretty sure Gears is coming out. They got to show Scalebound.
Hey, what? Japanese games don't count.
Yeah, they do. Not on the Xbox side.
Oh,
Yo,
that's
somebody
true.
told me on Twitter that Scalebound is not a Japanese game. Yo.
What?
They said it's because it's built for American. It's not a Japanese game.
Let's not bring up, and this is a shot at somebody for real. Let's not bring up a person that I was talking to in the past couple of days that said that Street Fighter isn't a Japanese game.
Oh my gosh.
Even though it's a Japanese company that originally released the game in Japan in Japanese arcades and then translated it and released it in the U.S.
And then they switched it up and said it's a Japanese game with American fighters.
I'm
I
just
didn't know
saying.
there's Japanese fighters in the game.
I'm just saying.
I saw that.
All right, continue on.
Hey, but I got a thing though. Like, can I speak on this real quick? This might be Xbox's greatest lineup, but I don't know how great it would be if they don't show actual gameplay and just CGI trailers.
No, it doesn't. Let me correct you. Let me correct you because it does not matter if it's Xbox and it's CGI. That's what you're gonna get. All right, you're gonna be happy about it. Now, if it's CGI for PlayStation, that's when we have a problem.
Remember that.
You know the game. You know the game. You know how they do.
I'm just saying though, man. We gotta get a real gameplay here, man. I'm tired of CGI trailers in the E3 conferences because people are getting very hyped off. I remember last year. What was that? It was this one game with a dragon or something like that. And like they were just hyping up. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that was Scalebound.
They ain't
It
show
was
no.
CGI. It was nothing.
I don't mind the CGI trailer for the initial reveal of the game. That's fine and dandy. It's supposed to build hype. But like when you progress throughout the year, at least try to show some type of gameplay after that. You know what I mean?
Like I'm tired of seeing that same Quantum Break footage. We see the same footage.
Yeah, that's true.
Either they on the bridge or they on the.
Y'all don't want to say what y'all feel.
I'm saying what I feel. It's either when they was on the bridge or when they was on the docks. That same footage. They don't never show anything else different. Does he drive a car and slow it down?
You haven't even seen no Tomb Raider footage.
What?
No Tomb Raider footage.
Yeah, that was CGI too.
Oh yeah.
But here's what I want to know. They got to show all those games that we didn't really see much of last year. How much stage time are they going to use up on games that we know that's coming out? And then Gears got leaked. You know what I'm saying? That's going to take. That took a lot of wind out of MS, whether people want to believe it or not. So I don't know. Man. I
don't know if Michy's going to say this. Well, I'm thinking he's going to say this. But you remember them indies? How much indies they got?
Mm-hmm.
They had all these bunch of indies that they got to show off.
Mm-hmm. Cuphead, the most anticipated game of the year.
Hey, real talk. I'm looking forward to that game though. Cuphead look dope.
Look cool. First on Xbox One.
You are not.
That's funny.
Boss.
I gotta let them know, man. First on Xbox.
You have a PlayStation. You're looking forward to it.
But no.
Hey,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say I got an announcement to make. Oh Lord. That's all I'm saying. I'm done.
I'm about to say.
I'm gonna say this.
I was in response
And
to
brand new.
what Adrian said.
Yeah, I think Courtney figured out who the person is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, Courtney, man, don't ever waste our time like.
Hey, just know.
Hey,
Lord.
Found out who it was, and now he knows. He knows.
Yo, but anybody else have any thoughts before we move on?
Me.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Now, y'all need to act like people don't get paid to promote. Now, you name one promoter that came out and said, this is not our best work.
That is true.
That's true.
Okay, this is our best lineup. They could come out with a Oscar the Grouch game with him in a dirty trash can singing the Snuffleupagus. But that's the greatest lineup ever, and you believe it.
Hey, don't be making fun of Snuffleupagus. That's my dude.
Hey, yo, Dimitri, you brought up a good point. How many of those games do y'all think are still going to be Connect, even though they dropped it?
Nah, they got cut zombies or something like that.
Cut zombies?
Yeah, it just came up.
I'm just saying, person has been.
I mean, do they even support the Connect still?
No.
Nope.
Nah, they support the Connect. I'm gonna be funky. Be funky, but I'm gonna tell you. They support the Connect because they dropped the Fruit Ninja 2 and they dropped the cut the zombies game. It's kind of like Fruit.
Is that a phone game?
I'm gonna tell you why they dropped Fruit Ninja 2. Fruit Ninja was not dropped for the Xbox.
That was a phone game.
It wasn't dropped for the Connect.
Mobile game, yo.
That's a mobile game that you can play
Exactly.
through Windows 10 on your PC, and you can stream it to Xbox One. Don't be fooled by the mobile games. Do not be fooled by the mobile games.
And that game was on iOS before all
Windows
of that.
10 is going to connect all of it.
You can use it with the Connect. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't, you know what I mean?
You can use it with the Connect, and you can also swipe your phone with it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I played that game works one time. It's in the arcade too.
Real quick, they also got to show HoloLens and a lot of Windows 10 stuff at E3, man. So I don't know, man. Their stage time is going to be pretty hectic. You know, I don't know.
The promoter's getting paid to promote. That's all he's doing. Finally, the PR department's doing something that it should have been doing the whole time.
You know what's the funny part about this? Microsoft saying that they're concentrating on first parties this year, but I think that's a bunch of BS because you gotta have your third party in there. I don't care what nobody says. That third party person that wants to see their game on stage.
Yeah.
Actually, realistically, what happened to everybody?
We're here.
Are we here?
Oh, I'm looking like it just went blank. Didn't they say, like, didn't Microsoft release their E3 plans, and the show itself is only going to be like 60 minutes?
What? That's shorter than last
I
year.
thought it was gonna be like an hour and 30.
I thought it was. Hold on, let me double check.
Yo, if it's an hour.
Let's get your thoughts in while he checked that.
Yeah.
Before we move on to this other news.
Y'all forgot to mention that Microsoft is going to show, what was the name of the game? I just lost the thought of it. Fable.
Fable Legends.
Man,
Yeah.
nobody care about Fable now.
Well, now
free
they
to play.
don't. It's free to play. You're right.
They're gonna
Oh,
still.
now free to plays don't matter.
Nah,
No.
not for Xbox, dude.
When's the last time you heard somebody mention Fable since they said it was free to play?
Speaking of free to plays, Neverwinter has gotten up to 1.6 million users for their game on Xbox One. That's a good.
Hey, I'm
That's
proud
sad.
of them, man. I'm proud
Actually,
because that's a dang
it's
good
sad.
game.
Cause y'all won't play a free game.
Michy didn't got no respect.
Y'all can't play the free game. I'm just asking.
Damn, yo.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna be on for an hour.
That's it?
That's it. The show's gonna be for an hour.
Yo, throw that link in the Hangout chat. I gotta see that.
No.
Well, they also got what's that Fan Fest? I don't know I don't know if they going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's,
we're not gonna
that's,
have
that's
reviews,
why the
so-
show's only an hour. They're saying, okay, breaking it down real quick for you guys. I'll put the link in the chat too. It says, today we announced the Xbox E3 2015 briefing will take place Monday, June 15th, beginning at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can watch the stream of E3, blah, 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 blah. When Monday from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wow. But they got the Xbox Fan Fest, which is happening throughout the week, in which they're going to be surprises all week.
That's the mini PSX.
Like a mini PSX at E3.
Yeah,
AKA
I was gonna say PSX.
But it says it right there. But the thing is that you can't even buy access to it. You have to number one, you have to be in LA the weekend before E3, and Xbox will give 500 lucky fans a one-of-a-kind ticket for E3 week, the gaming's biggest showcase.
Hold on. So you telling me that Microsoft press conference is going to be shorter than most of these YouTubers' podcasts on YouTube?
That's
Damn.
what it's saying.
Hey, yo,
And
that
on
podcast.
top of that,
That's
and
gonna
on top of that, if you're a fan of Xbox, you have to be somewhere in LA the weekend before to get your ticket, and they're only letting 500 people in.
Hey, yo, that's gonna be shorter than Nintendo's show, bro.
Yo,
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 The
60
conference
minutes.
in the treehouse. The
Yo,
conference.
hold on a second.
Yo, this.
Microsoft is having a direct.
Please understand. Please understand.
We are bringing Halo directly to you.
Well, here.
Please understand.
Who did that?
I did that.
Up on front, they got Forza 6, they got Halo 5, they got Fable Legends, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, if I click this link that says for the rest of 2015, what will it bring up? 2 games that are already out. Scream Ride, Ori and the Blind Forest, The Witcher 3, which is obviously third party. And then they're advertising Halo Master Chief Collection again. They're advertising Destiny, which already has a marketing deal and more content on the PlayStation. They're marketing Sunset Overdrive, like they really supported Sunset Overdrive. Forza 6, which we already knew was coming. Forza Horizon 2, which some people can shut up about. FIFA 15, which we already know about. Call of Duty Warfare, which already. This is all third-party stuff they're advertising.
Hey yo,
Why?
yo, real quick, I got an article for Michy. Okay.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
I got an article for
The whole
Michy,
time.
but this is what I want Michy to do. This is a request from Jay Barry. If I drop this article in the Hangout, I want you to do a video on this.
Here, where's
All right, deal.
All right, there we go. But yo, let's move along for a second because you know what I'm saying we almost at that hour and a half time. But yo, matter of fact, did we get Persona?
Nah, Persona. I think he wanted to say something though.
Yeah, go ahead, Persona.
What was y'all talking about? I forgot.
Oh my.
Oh, never mind. No, I got it. Persona. We were talking about Microsoft and their plans for E3.
Alright, Microsoft sucks, Sony won. Next.
Wow.
Yo, but Courtney,
Damn, Persona.
I need you for a second, man. Pause.
Yo.
Yeah, that's a big pause right there.
Matter of fact, Courtney and Ken, I need you for a second. Pause.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh, you
hey, you get
Must be live.
Hey, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Go ahead.
It ain't even Friday night. That's freaky.
Yo, that article though.
DriveClub May update is detailed.
Oh.
New Lamborghini coming this month, while Japanese car fans cry. But yo, Courtney, I'm looking through the details of this update, which is a beastly update, mind you, and I see something specific in here that you know caught my eye. I'm looking for it right now. Hold on.
At the bottom, close to the bottom.
More server upgrades, enhancing connectivity for all players, and making the required changes to enable the release of PS Plus Edition and DriveClub companion app. Can you speak about this update? Because I know you're very detailed with this update. Speak about this update. You and Ken, go ahead, man.
Okay, so let me first say, for the people that keep on talking about the free edition of DriveClub, this is my thoughts on that. If you ain't got DriveClub by now, you really should be worried about the free.
Shots?
I'm just saying, because you could have had a chance to play this by now, way before now. Could have went to the store and got it used and tried it out, or just red box it or something. But no, y'all want to sit here and complain about the lack of a free version when they have been telling you that they need these servers to work perfectly for this free version. Because guess what? It's still some minor little issues with it right now, because if you go into an online race, Max, quit dang squeaking, there's some little tendencies for people to just start ghosting and just, there's like, everybody's a ghost. And you're just racing and you see them, but you can't hit them, you can't clip them, you don't have any real effect. You're just basically racing by yourself. But anyway, past all that, I'm excited because DriveClub is that underdog game, and y'all should know my history with DriveClub. I hated it at first, but now I love it. And that game has come so far in the time it's been out. They don't have menu changes, added new stuff.
Yeah,
Since I got Astros, I can hear everything about the car whenever it shifts gears, the gears grinding, everything.
Replays.
Replay was a big.
Added that, yo.
that really helped get us them perfect screenshots we've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, let me say something real quick about some of the critics to DriveClub. You got some people saying, "Oh, we're not getting that. You know, where the Japanese cars at?" Yo, DriveClub it harkens back to the older. It reminds me of the older Need for Speed games. You didn't really have Japanese cars in there. Nobody complained back then. You had all these exotics. You had all the cars you knew you probably were not going to drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop complaining. Enjoy the game for what it is. The game has so many cars in it. It has so much content, and people are still complaining. Like, I don't understand it. DriveClub is one of the best deals online, in gaming. I'm sorry, not online. In gaming. And
yeah, but remember, in comparison to Forza Horizon 2, everybody is saying, "Oh, well, they got enough content compared to Forza Horizon 2." Really?
What? First of all,
Also, it's Horizon 2. People are still playing DriveClub.
Let's talk about content real quick.
Content.
Yeah, thank you, Courtney. Break this down. I'm gonna let you do this.
Please, because
Okay, let's compare a recent game that just came out. You know, Project Cars. It's a sim. It has a lot of detail to it, but the one thing it's lacking is the car list. Because if I'm not mistaken, right now DriveClub probably has the same amount of cars and a different variety of cars than Project Cars. And guess what? It's really crazy to think that a sim only has 70 plus cars. Not even the Clips and the 100, it's right at like 76 cars, but yet everybody's like, "Oh, it's so good," which it is good, but it's like it's lacking what you would expect from that type of game.
But DriveClub got flack because people said it didn't have content, but it has an abundant amount of content.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's getting stupidly abundant because last time I checked, I had 65 pieces of DLC off a $20 season pass.
The best season pass I have used since Borderlands 2. I'm sorry.
$20, and I got 65 pieces of DLC, free cars, the cars that come to new tracks, all that, and guess what? They still have more to come.
How many DLC packs Forza Horizon got?
I think 3.
Shots fired.
Maybe. So right now, if you were to go get DriveClub, I think it's probably on sale somewhere for like $30, and you get the season pass. Guess what? You got a lot to do, and I do mean a lot, because you don't get the level 50 sleeping. Huh? No, you don't.
No, and some times that are up there, yeah, there's people that's not touching those times, yo. I mean,
one thing I know about DriveClub, you always have something to do in this game. I don't understand where people say there's no content in the game. You're obviously not playing the game. You have no experience with the game. You're just talking out your mouth by saying it.
Talk about it.
Yeah, man. Especially like Courtney said, with that season pass, there's a lot of content. Like there's stuff in like I was when you said there's 65 pieces of DLC. I'm looking at it right now, and I have 58, and there's still stuff I have to download just because of that DLC.
I'll say this much though about DriveClub because I have it too, and that was also another game I've been playing this week. I mean, DriveClub is really good. Like even when I go back and play, every time I go back, it always changes, and there's always some new improvement. I'm like, wow, like this changed, that changed. But again, man, the one thing that this game lacks that I think still puts Forza over the edge is the customization, man. If this game had customization to the cars and actually like cosmetics as far as like changing the look and wings and stuff and rims, this game would be the greatest racing game ever.
But the customization is lacking. I do feel like this game, you know, being that it's the first type of game for this, not the first racing game, but they have made other racing games, but the first kind of racing game like this for Evolution. Certain things had to get cut out, and I think that's one of them. But you're perfectly right. I agree 100% with that. If this game had like customizations with these cars, it would be like crazy.
Can I say something? Because I also too have DriveClub.
No comment.
Shut up. DriveClub is good for what it is. Because I remember back when DriveClub first came out, or when it first got announced. Not even announced, but when like it announced that it was going to come out around the same time as Forza, and people was calling it a Forza. Well, they claimed that. I don't know how that all came about. They was trying to call it the Forza killer or whatever. One thing about DriveClub that I do like, that I like, we'll say that AI is seriously on point. Like the AI in DriveClub is some of the best AI you can go up against in any type of game because the AI plays just as aggressive, if not more, than you. So even if you don't play the game online with other people for whatever reason that is, you still gonna get a challenge out of it with the AI. Like, yo, when I play, these dudes be clipping me, ramming me, they'll draft me and then speed ahead. Yo, that AI is brutal if you let them, like, you know, really take advantage of you. They'll take advantage. So that's one thing about about DriveClub that I really do like. And I also like, you ever notice how like a lot of games after you kind of like don't see the support for it anymore. Like you don't hear it as much and it's not as prominent. With DriveClub, I have to give it to them, man. They stuck true to their word and they fixed the issues that it had. They are really supporting this game They gave a bunch of free DLC. The season pass DLC is on point. That weather is some of the best weather I've ever seen in a racing game. The cars are great. The customization could be better, but for overall the experience that they're trying to give you in a racer, I enjoy it.
Nice, man.
Word up, word up. Yo, but we're gonna move along real quick because I wanna, put these little plugs in here like I usually do on the show. And this is just real small and real quick before we get into the topic. Just want to let you guys know that if you guys care about sales and such like that, PlayStation have you covered because PlayStation do track digital sales, unlike some others people. Mortal Kombat was #1 in April. Then you have Bloodborne at #2, MLB The Show at 3, Grand Theft Auto 5 at #4, and Shovel Knight at number 5. So that's pretty amazing, man. I'm just listening to top 5. But you had other games like Axiom Verge on here. You had Dark Souls in the top 10, Bastion, Helldivers, DBZ still in there, and Ground Zeroes is still in there. So wow, I guess the hype for Metal Gear is building up. But yeah, moving along, Rainbow Six has a release date, which is October 13th. The trailer looked pretty dope. I don't know if any of you guys getting this game.
Much excited.
I want to see it first.
Yes,
I'll go.
Hey, let me give y'all a little
Take a
hint.
share play it. I'll have it.
Look, let me give y'all some hints real quick just off my little playtime with it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think just because you hiding behind a wall you safe. Because please believe, I will bust a hole in that wall and shoot you right in the face. And when I say bust a hole in the wall, I mean I'll punch the wall and open a hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, because the destructible environments and all that stuff in it, right?
Yeah, it's like I can sit there and make an entry point in a wall and barricade it up and make me a little turret emplacement just with my gun and see you walk through the door and just blast and you can't really do nothing about it. Unless you come in from the roof and go inverted and shoot me through a window. Or you come in from under me. It's so much versatility with that game now to where you have to know where your enemies are. You have to listen. You can't be screaming and hollering and all that. You actually got to communicate. You got to call out people.
Yo, that's what's up. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I kind of miss the third person view. When you lean against the wall, I feel like that view is important for me as far as Rainbow Six, because I can definitely see what's going on. I can direct people. But this is a different type of game, so we'll see. We'll see if we get there. Cause October's kind of busy for a lot of people, man, especially October and November. So I don't know, but we'll see. Also, I wanna give a shout out to Nintendo real quick, because they had their little update E3 video on YouTube, and that joint was funny as hell with Reggie. If you guys missed it, do check it out. That was a pretty dope video, and that definitely got me excited to see what Nintendo has to come for E3. So
Stop lying.
I kid you not. The video,
Exciting about Nintendo.
the video was good. Also, I want to let you guys know that Activision is having a sale on the PS Store. So check that out if you guys are into Activision games. They're having a pretty awesome sale right now. And also, the much-awaited Magma controller for DualShock 4 is coming this summer to the U.S. I already have my Magma because I got the Japanese version, but the hot red coming to the U.S., man. Well, yo, GameStop is ripping y'all off though.
Yeah.
GameStop selling it for almost.
I was gonna say, yeah, the GameStop exclusive, because GameStop exclusivity is gonna hurt it, because a lot of people are gonna go to GameStop like, yeah, let me get that red controller, and then they're gonna be sold out.
Yeah, but they selling it for $65. Like, come on.
$65? What?
What you do? It's the same price as any other you controller.
Nah, the controller started out at $60. No, it started out at $50. Was it $49.99?
Yeah.
I thought the controllers was always $59.99.
No, they were always $59. They were $59, and the camo, the white camo one was $65, and the gray camo one was $65. But all the rest of them were $59. But if you buy them used, they're all the same price.
I know it dropped now. I don't think they're $60 now. I think they dropped a little bit. I'm not too sure. But anyway, yo, Amazon, if you want to get the red Magma on controller, Amazon has a sale. Give you the Japanese version. If you're a Prime member, you get a little discount, and you get that joint in 2 days. That's all I gotta say. But yo, also, I have a question here from my man Frozen Magma. He definitely hit us up on the council podcast at yt@gmail.com, where you guys can hit us up as well. Give us your feedback, ask us a question, anything you want. Let us know if you like the show, what's bad about the show, what's good about the show. Just give us your feedback, and it will be much appreciated. But yeah, he pretty much is asking, what are y'all thoughts on Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
Okay.
It will be like Unity.
I kind of got burned on Unity, so I'm giving it the side eye.
And also, do you think that Syndicate is the reason why the Division was delayed? He's asking.
No, I don't think so. Ubisoft is a big enough company to where they can have 2 or 3 different studios working on, multiple titles at once.
Nah, because last year, Far Cry 4 and The Crew come out around close to the same.
Right, they're working on Far Cry, right, exactly. So they got the manpower to work on 2 games at once. Now, like I said, my big thing is, how is it going to release, and will this be the same buggy mess that Unity was the first month it was out? Like, that's why I'm giving it the side eye, because playing Unity with people, I was falling through maps, falling through buildings, getting stuck on stuff I didn't get stuck on. It was really not a fun experience. The game itself, pretty alright. Like, I love the storyline, I love the setting, I love, the French setting and everything about it, but it was a chore to play. Like, I was not having fun playing the game. It was like, I really just want to play through this so I can turn it in and get something else. Like, I felt like I kind of wasted my money on it. So, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait.
His final question is, are you guys losing faith in Ubisoft?
Nope.
Yes and no.
I'm losing faith in humanity.
Yes and no. To answer your,
I think people put too high expectations on things.
Yeah. To answer your question directly from my own perspective, I'm not really losing faith in Ubisoft as I'm losing faith in the people pressuring Ubisoft. Like, they really kind of pressure them, well, let's get this game out. Let's get this out now. We want this game now. Ubisoft's like, all right, well, let's get it to the masses without really, testing it too much. On the flip side, they do, I don't know. Just the actions, I don't know. I got to give them the side eye. I don't want to give them the side eye because Ubisoft was cool. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
I'm losing faith in Activision.
All right, when it
losing faith in 343.
Oh shit!
Oh,
shit!
No. You don't have to worry about that because a completely different crew's working on Halo 5.
Okay.
All right, let me answer the Ubisoft. I was never a fan of modern Ubisoft games. Like the way they just feel and play, I'm just not a fan of them. I gotta even Rainbow Six. I gotta wait till it comes out before I make a decision if I get that or not. I just not a fan of their games recently, man. Either they're broken or I just don't like them or the way they tell.
Don't like Far Cry?
I played the demo. I'll tell you why I don't like Ubisoft games or their modern ones in the last, I would say, 2 years. The way their games are, it's very checklisty type. You got a mini map, and I told you guys this before. I'm not a big fan of when you got to tell me go here, hit the X button, check this box, go there, do this. Like I'm not a fan of it. Like the way it's done in Ubisoft games, it's very formulaic. I guess that's the right word.
That's right. Make up a word.
Nah, that's what it is though. It's like Far Cry. It's like Watch Dogs. It's like Assassin's Creed. Like I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Let me ask you a question, Ken. Do you like RPGs?
Do I like RPGs? Yes, but when I play Ubisoft games, it's very. I don't like the way it's set up in their games. Like I just don't like it. Like I play.
Where to go too, don't they?
Huh?
Don't RPGs tell you where to go?
Not like Ubisoft games. Ubisoft says go here. Here's a marker. The box checks off in the side of the screen. Go here, do that. Even like let's say older RPGs, they at least yes, you're telling me to go here and do something, but at least you're giving me the illusion, at least that okay, I'm on this grand adventure. I'm exploring, blah blah blah. You know, like when I play Ubisoft, I'm staring at the mini map. I'm staring at the mini map the whole time. It's just
So basically, what you're saying is Ubisoft is for casuals and they hold your hands.
I didn't use those words. Well, yes, they hold your hand.
That's the layman terms right there.
All right.
Yeah, really
Because I
hard.
mean, they really do. Like
Yeah.
I can agree with Ken with what he's saying when it comes to Watch Dogs. Because when I saw Watch Dogs, when I first saw Watch Dogs, I was like, man, this game looks crazy. I mean, everybody said that, but then, like, when the game came out, it was poop. I'm sorry, it was garbage. And it was like the hacking and like going into different cameras and everything, like that was so like corny to me how they did it, because they guide you on what to do. Like they didn't just like give you like they gave you the illusion like you could just do whatever, like hack whatever, and you could, but they guide you and let you know like, hey, you can hack this, you can't hack that. Like I mean, it just took away from the
you give me an open world game, right? It's an open world game. But then when you send me on a mission, like I fail if I go too far. Like, come on, man, get out of my face with that.
You can't hack this and you can't hack that. Like,
man.
It was corny. And then like the only thing I could say that I really liked a little bit was when you had to go into the system and hack the actual system, and you could like you could see like the different stories of other people that live in the city, and like the puzzle where you had to like chain the right link together. That was the only good part about that game to me.
Nah, my favorite part of that game is the gang hideouts, man. I love that junk.
Yeah, let me give you an example, yo. I'm in the game is telling me to go save this woman in the alleyway, right? So I'm thinking like, man, I'm about to pop this dude from like a mile away, you know, get him from some like crazy angle or sneak up. Yo, the game like failed me because I was too far away. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like, their games just play the same to me. It just
those little crime stuff wasn't too open because you got to be in a certain vicinity, kind of like AC with the whole air. What's the thing called the when you listen?
I don't know. I didn't play those. Assassin's Creed I didn't play. I put Watch Dogs and Far Cry. But see, that's my point. Jabari just proved my point. It's like when you play Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs, it's like you're playing the same game with a different skin to me. Like
the eavesdrops. I love man. You know the eavesdrops when you got to be close in the vicinity to hear the person. Mm-hmm. Like you can't really be strategic in that. You just gotta cheese it pretty much and go into the little bush. You're not really open to do what you want to listen to that eavesdrop because you got to be in a specific bush, because if you're not in that vicinity, you're going to fail the mission.
Yeah. Well, I hate to sound like a negative answer.
Yeah, I don't like games like that though. Like they restrict you from being anywhere else but the part where you have to be at. Like it's an open world game. I should be allowed to go wherever I want, man. Like that's not open world.
And then you have a marker telling me, yo, I'm 500 meters away from where I gotta go to hit the X button. Like, come on, I don't need to know I'm 500 meters away. Like,
but there's all types of games that do that, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of games are starting to do that. A lot of games are starting like what you call it did it? Dragon Age Inquisition. Like I did not like that.
Hey.
What?
You will not talk about Dragon Age.
I will talk about Dragon Age.
Let me ask you a question, Ken. Did you like Shadow of Mordor?
I like Shadow of Mordor. Yes.
But it had a lot of that too that you're talking about.
Yeah, but the gameplay was so good that I was able to look past that. No.
Let me just say this. Let me say this, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, Assassin's Creed, I don't see how you fools. Assassin's Creed is the same thing as like a open world Madden to me. Although this one, it looks a little bit faster. I did get hyped for a minute, but then I came down back to reality, and I had to realize, for one, they don't get it's the same game. Like they never gonna get out the UK. They ain't going to Egypt. They ain't going to London. I mean, not to Egypt, not to London. I mean, to Japan. They just gonna keep their little punk asses in London. That's all they gonna do. London or old time America. Like that alone just turns me off from the game because they don't have different scenarios to me. It seems like the same country all the time. But in regards to Ubisoft,
in Africa, that'd be cool.
In regards to Ubisoft, Watch Dogs, they butchered the city of Chicago. That is not Chicago.
Yeah,
I'm a Chicagoan, man. They butchered Chicago.
No, Kev, I refuse. They got the South Side on point.
Nah, hell no. The whole South Side look like Humble Park.
No, the whole South Side looks like 73rd and King Drive, which it is at the High Park.
Nah, I won't lie. I think they did butcher Chicago because in the game, the pizza actually looked good. So
shut up, this fool here. Anyway,
Persona. I just want you to do one thing: play Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Watch Dogs back to back within 10 minutes, and tell me if I'm lying.
Lying about what?
About the games feeling exactly the same.
They have a similar, like a similar structure to the game.
Look, I'll say the structure is similar, but I ain't gonna say Assassin's Creed plays like Far Cry.
No,
I'm just
the structure is just you know what? Yeah, but
the same though. But yo, let's move along, man, because I wanna make this announcement, you know, to the PlayStation Nation. To everybody, what mark are we at now? I can't even tell the marker, to be honest with you, and it's kind of crazy. But this announcement is nothing really original. You know, there's a lot of these things going around, but I just feel like this is kind of needed for the PlayStation community. I feel like, you know, this is kind of, you know, wanted, and that hopefully everybody can enjoy it and come through, support, and just have fun, man. But recently, this week, I've created a new Facebook group called PlayStation Nation All-Stars. And it's for the PlayStation community. It's a PlayStation-centric group, and I want you guys to join. Everybody that's listening, if you guys are on Facebook, I want you to join. Search the name, PlayStation Nation All-Stars. You know, join the group, read the rules. Make sure you read the rules. And, you know, we're going to have...
They will be enforced.
Yeah, man, because at the end of the day, I just want to build the PlayStation community. You know, just have a pretty much a safe haven to go to. Where, you know, you can just learn about PlayStation, have fun, talk about PlayStation, have discussions, be critical about PlayStation as long as you apply to the rules, you know, in there. I know when you bring up that word critical, that's when the trolls come out and people, you know, get on the nerves and stuff. But it's cool to be critical and draw discussions and things like that. But, you know, this is something, like I said, it's not original. This is something that been in the works for a couple of months now. I always was thinking about it. I always had it written down, but I just never, you know, pulled the trigger on it. But I finally decided to pull the trigger on it because I want to build the PlayStation community up, and, you know, just have a place where, you know, the PlayStation community is this spot. So with your help, the PlayStation Nation, the council will be at the helm of this group. But yeah, I want to get your thoughts on this right here. From the council guys, you know, what do you guys think? What do you want out of this group? Where do you think this group is going to go? You know, just your thoughts in person. I know everybody's heard about it. Everybody's probably joined already. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. As being a part of the gaming groups for the past, you know, couple years, and seeing how they've gone up and down and sideways and things like that, just being on the outside. Now that I'm starting to get active, talking about it, I'm excited. It's a place where we can talk about games, hopefully without being trolled or having stupid questions asked because of the rules and, you know, enforcing and everything like that. But I mean, I'm excited. It's a new beginning. It really is a new beginning. It should be a good time. And then, of course, as it goes along, we can go to shows and things like that we can get to. So, I mean, biggest thing is going to be PlayStation experience for us So by all means, if you guys listening want to meet us, most likely we're all going to be at the PlayStation Experience. It'd be cool to hang out with some of the people. You know, hang out, talk PlayStation, you know, with the higher ups, all this stuff.
That's what's up, man.
I'm looking forward to it. A nice haven for you know, PlayStation fans to discuss, you know, just diverse games. It's not just PlayStation, but it is PlayStation oriented. But I'm looking forward to discussing the you know, diverse lineups more than anything. That's why I like PlayStation a lot. There's so many different types of games for everybody. Like you guys heard right now, I didn't like Watch Dogs. Some people love it. I didn't like Inquisition that much. Some people love it. You know, I think that's awesome, honestly. I like that type of diversity, and you only get that type of diversity with PlayStation. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Yo, but we got admins in here that's in the council. You know, like I said, you know, the council will be at the helm at this group, you know. So we got my man Michy. We have Wayne right now that's in here. We also have, you know, Ant, he couldn't be here today. That's an admin. We got the wives, the gaming wives, Timbo on the track. He's an admin. But yo, I would just like everybody, you know, the PlayStation Nation support the group, you know, have this group growing, you know, share this group, all this stuff. And yeah, man, let's build this PlayStation community where we just can come as my man Zoe would say, a cohesive unit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. What are y'all thoughts as far as the admins? You guys, are you guys with it?
Admin's cool.
Right.
Yeah, I'm an admin too. So yeah, everybody be on their best behavior.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an admin. First time admin. That's probably lasted longer than 3 days, probably. But but no, like I mean, it's a new experience for me because like I've always been in groups where people have had positions and admin spots, and some have done their jobs, some have not done their jobs, and I mean, it's going to be a new experience for me, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just the group itself because I know that, not being a fanboy, but I just know just from being a fan of PlayStation that PlayStation has really like brought people together in many different ways and just have a lot of common interests like as far as the type of people that enjoy the system itself. And I can't wait to enjoy the conversations and the chats and discussions that's going on in the group.
Yo, let me tell y'all about this group and my expectations for this group.
Can I go next after him?
Before I care about the group.
Yeah.
PlayStation Nation's All-Stars. That is your place. That if you're a person to where you might do a few YouTube videos, or you might have a stream or two that you might want to put on, but you don't think you're getting enough views, come bring it to us. Not saying that everybody in the group will watch it, but it's the PlayStation Nation, and it shall be televised. That is a great place to start. Somebody in that group's going to watch your stuff. Also, some of us might be in groups that's a little confrontational. You know, there's those places where you can't talk about PlayStation. You can't even talk about games without getting blasted. You can't talk about sales. You can't talk about nothing that's on your mind. PlayStation Nation All-Stars, it's a place to where as long as you're having a good conversation, it's good. Don't go off the wall talking about anything reckless. Don't come in trying to troll nobody because this ain't that type of group. It is a group where you can actually come together. If you're having trouble with a game, ask somebody. We all cover a wide variety of games. If you have trouble with Watch Dogs, I don't like Watch Dogs, Kev got the platinum. Kev can help you with Watch Dogs.
No. Dante got the platinum. I ain't got the platinum.
Well, he almost got the platinum. He played it forever. I'm pretty sure he can help you. If you're having trouble on Sleeping Dogs, he can tell you where to get the pork blood work at.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, if you need help on Final Fantasy 14, me and Adrian, we in the Final Fantasy 14 streets. We out there. You play Tokenin, we out there. You play Call of Duty, we out there.
Play fighting games, we out there.
like I'm playing Token right now. If you can't see, if y'all need some parts or some equipment or whatever, hit me up. I'll be playing this for the rest of the night.
Yeah, man.
Y'all
Especially
getting that Street Fighter? I'm getting that too.
we
Oh
were
yeah, I'm out now.
tournaments and stuff like that as well within
Like-
the PlayStation community. I know it can get a little convoluted, in in a lot of other groups where you're trying to have a tournament and it's just a whole, other people will troll you because it's one system. But here, what I'm saying, it's a PlayStation centric group, so we can focus on that one console, so everybody can get their gaming on as far as like a tournament. If anybody want to throw one or whatever, you can do
Let me
it.
say my piece. Hold up. I got y'all.
Yeah, like we said, it's a PlayStation-centric group, but that doesn't mean it's only for PlayStation people. If you actually have a legitimate conversation you want to have about PlayStation, and you're an Xbox fan, you're more than welcome to come. We're not going to troll you with the answers. We'll just give you a logical conversation.
Everybody's
Let
welcome.
me tell you about this group. This group is, it's just a group for you guys, for everybody, man. Like the listeners, like everybody. It's a positive place. We as the council, we are a bunch of people that are laid back and real chill, not about drama and stuff like that. And Barry, is it okay if I go off topic for a second?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. But the PlayStation All Stars, it's just a group for everybody. We all positive, mature, like-minded people. So don't come into the group with that Xbox One or all that fanboy stuff, because it's not that type of group. It's not meant for that. You can go to other groups for that, but this type of group is meant to really be positive, and they will be upheld. Call me Judge Dredd. All right, so.
Oh.
Judge
Nobody
Dredd.
on jury.
I am the law. Okay.
I am the law. Okay.
Yeah, but I hope all you guys that support us and listen, I hope you guys do join. I look forward to gaming with more of the listeners of the podcast and people that follow us and support us and stuff. And let's keep it gaming. Because that's what matters most. Everything else is minuscule, null and void, so to speak.
The more you know.
Hey, no, man. You need to let me know.
Another thing about this group, it's not being built upon drama. I don't want drama within the group. It's just to have fun. This is not, bashing any other groups that's out there or nothing like that. I think all groups can coincide within each other. It's just starting up a PlayStation group. That's all it is, man. So no drama. Everybody's cool. You know what I mean? And we can just keep it moving, man. But
also, I really just want to go off topic for like 1 second, yo. Damn.
No, Persona.
Persona.
Nah. It ain't nothing like that.
No.
It's something else.
No.
Next topic.
It has to do with us, nothing else.
And
yeah, go ahead real quick. But I don't even know the time limit where we at right now. So.
Oh man. I just wanted to let people know what the council is, what we are, because it seems like there's a confusion about what we are, or people don't know what we do and things like that. So just real quick, we as a council, all we are is a group of people that became cool. We all friends, buddies, whatever, and we game. We all like PlayStation. We all support the same system. But at the end of the day, we all support games. We are a group of gamers that came together and we coincide. We do, whatever. So it's people that don't know what the council is or what we do, we game. That's what we do, We game, we chill, we laugh, we have fun. We share our experiences with other people. We are a group that's just all about gaming. So, I just want people that listen to us to remember that we game first and foremost. That's the most important thing that when it comes to the council. So, you know, and PlayStation 1, and that's it.
For this guy.
Oh, okay.
Word up. I mean, yeah. I mean, what you just said is true. You know what I mean? That's what the council pretty much is. But you know, the council is definitely deep in these gaming streets, and you know what I'm saying, we will be televising this PlayStation Nation. You know what I mean? So please join the group. You know, show us some support. You know, support. You know, the PlayStation community, man. We're gonna build this community up. You know, so we have this one-stop shop where we can get gaming news and all that stuff, have fun within the community, and you know what I'm saying, everybody gets cool with each other, game with each other, all that stuff, man, as a PlayStation Nation, man. But yo, I don't know what time we at, but yo, Kev, you say you had a topic real quick that you want to talk about?
Oh man, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully we got enough time, but yeah, man, we just gotta worry about like in these gaming groups and like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these podcasts, keep it gaming. I don't know what's up with folks wondering about what folks is looking like, how many females folks got, and where they placing, you know what I'm saying, a private set. Like, yo, keep it gaming. We're gonna keep it. If we're gonna be in these gaming groups, gaming podcasts or whatever, keep it gaming, because I'm looking at some of the stuff in these chat logs. Yo, why y'all worried about what folks looking like, man? What's going on? You worried about PlayStation or you know what I'm saying, how good somebody lining is or whatever the case may be? What's going on, yo? Why can't folks keep it gaming? What's wrong?
Maybe they're into that stuff, man. They want to see how people look, you know?
You know why?
Nah.
You know why people can't keep it gaming, Kev? I'm gonna answer that question for you. People can't keep it gaming for one of two reasons. Either one, they claim so-called they ain't no games to play. So when you bored, what you do? Out of hands is the devil's. What is it? The devil's something? Something about out of hands, out of minds, and all that.
Out of sight, out of mind.
But
Out of mind's devil
yeah.
playground.
There you go. See, that's why Michy is that boy. Right? Woo, good shit. All right, and.
Language. Pulling the Captain America on your language.
Two. Come on.
Wow.
Two.
You got the horn on that one, y'all.
like what they say drama sells, man, and drama sells. Like, this is what people like. Like, it's more entertainment, or more entertaining to some people to be a part of some drama than it is to play games. You know, some people's sole purpose of being in some of these groups is just to bring drama and chaos, and everybody ain't like that. You know.
Hey. I love the chaos.
Nah. See, but your
Chaos is good. Drama isn't.
Let me explain to you the difference between chaos and then Bari chaos. Your chaos pertains to gaming. You feel me? Like, it ain't no. It never leaves the realm of games. You know, if it is chaos, you know, it's still being talked about or looked at as a gaming post. You feel me? But you've got some people that just go completely off topic, talking about, you know, things that really shouldn't matter in a gaming group. We'll say that. You feel me? There's certain things that just should not matter in gaming groups. Like, why do I need to tell you about, you know, saying, you know, like a sport I played in school or something? Like, why do I need to know? Why do I need to talk about that to anybody? You feel me? Like, this is a gaming group, ain't it? You know, like, they don't need to know that because, frankly, nobody cares. You know?
Yo,
like,
is that sport a game?
What?
Is that sport a game?
What you mean?
No, nope. I'm just trying to mess with you.
Oh. I'm just saying, man, like, people get too hung up over what others think online when, honestly, other online people's opinions shouldn't even matter. You know, it's the same thing with purchases. People look for justification in a lot of these groups with the purchases that they make, when the last person whose opinion should matter is a person online. I mean, granted, you know, us as a council, you know, we value each other's opinions and we'll take it into consideration, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you don't got to listen to what I say. I don't have to listen to what you say because, you know, your opinion doesn't matter to me, you know? So, like, people just need to really just focus on enjoying themselves and stop looking for acceptance in these gaming groups, because you ain't gonna find no acceptance online, because at the end of the day, nobody gotta care about you anyway. So why are you looking for acceptance in a place where ultimately you won't get it?
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, it is because I've just been noticing, like, in the occurrences, just it happens a lot in these Facebook groups. Like, especially if a person get proven wrong, they easily take it to trying to, you know what I'm saying, search on your profile, see what you're doing as far as making a living. I've had this happen to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one dude in Bang Bang. He an old dude. You know what I'm saying?
I know
I'm gonna call
exactly.
him. I'm gonna call him Mr. Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Dude is crazy as hell. Him and another dude, the I Am Paul. I'm gonna call his full name. I Am Paul Williams.
Oh
Dude
Lord.
is so crazy. He was so hell bent about something that we said on the podcast. This dude literally came to my Facebook page and he was posting like under family pictures and stuff. Like, cause I had it public and when I ain't realize it. You know, it's like these dudes are that hell bent. You know what I'm saying on being proven wrong in gaming that they willing to take it like totally off topic and get at you in so many ways that you cannot even think of. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
But see, this is the problem with that though. Like things that I've seen happen in a lot of these gaming groups is when people get proven wrong and they get quote unquote exposed, that and like the group sees that stuff, they're acting off impulse. All that is impulse. All that is them acting off impulse, and because they know, like, if they was in your face, you know, a lot of things. You know how like people say people are keyboard warriors and things like that. I believe a lot of that holds true, especially to a lot of these dudes in these Facebook groups, because it's like you don't talk like that outside of Facebook, and you can tell by how people speak in the Facebook groups because they don't make sense. Like, you ever see somebody try to talk smart but they sound dumb? Like, you don't talk like that. So it's like,
I'm sorry. I'm
But
thinking
you know the biggest thing that I take away from this is that I understand that there's drama and there's other stuff that goes on to these Facebook groups, because you are dealing with a lot of different individuals from all over. But the main thing that I always take about it, if you really don't care about a certain thing that somebody's saying and all that stuff, just ignore it. The best response is no response. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like the people that sometimes want to avoid drama and do all that stuff, you guys are indulging in it by commenting, doing all that stuff as well. You know what I mean? So some people like the drama. You know what I mean? Some people like that stuff.
I'll give you an example of somebody that does that. I'm going to call his name out because he does this stuff a lot. His name is Joseph Wright. Posted, I'll give you an example too.
Oh, man.
Up some gameplay in Wii U Mad group. Shout out to the Wii U Mad people. And it was a gameplay video. I forgot what game it was. I don't know if it was The Order or Bloodborne or something. It was Bloodborne, actually. And he was saying, oh, I don't like this type of game. This game looks boring.
You went out, like your voice completely just blanked out.
I asked him, why'd you comment? And he said, oh, because I wanted to give my opinion. But for what? Your opinion isn't positive.
I see his thing going on. Oh shit.
Like, why give a negative opinion on a positive post? Why not?
Anybody else got any comments?
Nope. I can hear him. I can hear him.
I can't hear him at all.
You can't hear me, Kev? I can hear you. Nah, but like, why even post something negative on a positive post? You get what I mean? Is it to stir shit? Is it because you bored?
Come on, bro.
Like,
Language.
Oh yeah, my fault. Wait,
Y'all have to excuse him. The DX12 hadn't built his filter in for the profanity yet.
So, like, I don't know, man. These dudes, they wear their hearts on their chest. They wear their egos, man. They I don't know, man. These dudes is weird. Some of these dudes is weird, and it goes back to PlayStation All Stars. Like, me personally, I don't like drama and all that stuff. So, In our home group, I wouldn't want to see that. So.
Hey, yo, when it comes down to it, all you gotta do is mind your business and keep it gaming. End the story.
Yo, that was the smartest thing Wayne ever said in my time.
Yo, but
Jabari,
with
let's
that
go.
what Wayne said, we're gonna wrap it up right now, man. We're gonna give our outros and we're gonna leave it from there, man. Starting with my man Adrian all the way to the left.
Yo, what you need? What's going on? What's going on? Outro? Over here fighting. Start.
What?
Yeah, outro.
I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm playing 2 games, so it's just like I gotta concentrate. But outro, guys, add me. PlayStation Network, Final Option 3, Xbox Live, Option Ghost, Steam, Final Option 3, Nintendo ID, Final Option 3. Follow me on Twitter. I'm not a real gamer. No YouTube channel yet, but I'm probably get to that point in a bit. Usually I'm easy to play with, easy to get along with. I will ride with you for a few hours, and I will farm with you for a few hours. Any Final Fantasy 14 players, let me know. I will get you guys up to snuff and level. Also, if you can, and or Destiny, I'm gonna need y'all help on Destiny because everybody doesn't play anymore, and I'm back on it, and then everybody else playing it. But it's been a pleasure. See you guys next week. Until then, be easy.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stealth himself.
Yo, this Mr. Stealth. Great podcast, great discussion. And, just shout out to, hey, who laughing? Stop all that.
I was laughing at the chat, my bad, yo.
Oh, nah, you good. But, yeah, shout out to all the groups out there that's keeping it gaming. Shout out to the wives. And I'm just going to get off here and I'm going to say this. If there is anybody out there playing Project Cars right now, I'm going to try to have every evening or at least on the weekends to where everybody can get together and we can just have one big lobby and just, tune and talk about cars or just do something and have races. And I'm going to post this in the PlayStation Nation All-Stars, that we're just going to try to get this community growing and moving and gaming and less drama. Tired of drama. It's always talking about somebody, mama, kids, wife, whatever. Keep it gaming. That's what we're supposed to do. Uplift people. Help people. Do something positive.
Amen.
And I'm gone. I'm done preaching. I'm old. I'm tired. Gotta put on my glasses.
Yo, Ken Master. Sure you can.
What up? I just want to thank everybody for listening again. I want to thank the council again. I still feel like I'm a rookie, but I want to thank.
You are.
Nah, I really want to thank them because we've been having fun gaming and stuff like that, yo. So just thank you guys again. I want to thank my boy Hal Sama, my boy President CL9. The people in the chat, the YouTube chat, thanks for listening again. And that's it, man. Keep it gaming, man. Things have been getting kind of crazy, but I think we'll make it through it. So that's pretty much it for me.
That's what's up, man. Michy.
Yo, excuse me if I sound like I'm away. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 right now. A game that PlayStation Nation should really get on and join me on Ultra server. Anyway, shout out to the Gamer Wives. We love y'all very much. Especially I love my wife. She's also sad she beat Unfinished Swan and she don't know what to do. She feels like how we felt when Rocket League Beta left. So yeah, y'all send her a message or something. Shouts out to the people that are excited for EA Access games like they're new, but then they didn't play them. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to Sony for single-handedly sustaining the gaming universe. Check all these companies' financials and see who profited and see who where most of their sales came from or which platform did the most work. And you'd be pleasantly surprised to know that one of y'all consoles is irrelevant, and then that same irrelevant console give games away for free because they know you won't buy them. That's neither here nor there. Shouts out to Drew Drake again for your birthday. Shouts out to Big Cheese. I know he doing a stream somewhere. I hadn't been on him in a few times, but
Whoa!
yeah, y'all go back. Pause. That sounded real bad.
Real bad.
Shouts out to Ken for being thirsty as hell on Rocket League.
I got the setup.
Thirst
I
wins.
just gotta make sure it goes in.
Thirst wins games.
That boy got a thermos on the back of his car, just steady filling through it.
Obey your thirst, Sprite. MVP. Mama, I love you.
Y'all ain't gonna do Ken like that, man.
And that's it.
I got the setup.
Yo, Persona. Keep it so and wine, man.
Oh, you talking about me?
It's your turn, bro.
Alright, yo man, it's Persona. I say this all the time, you know, thank you everybody that listen to us. We do go long pause. Yo, I appreciate everybody that support us, you know, for real. Once again, shout out to the Final Storm. Real cool dude on PlayStation. You know, me and him game on The Last of Us. You know, anybody else that plays The Last of Us multiplayer or interested in joining in on my lobbies, I try to play a couple matches every night. Now that, you know, college is over, I'll be on a lot more. So, you know, I will be setting up lobbies and I will be posting up open lobbies in PlayStation Nation All-Stars and in GBG and all the other groups. So if you're interested, just let me know. Add me on PSN, gods_assassin6. Please let me know who you are and where you're adding me from before you do so. I will not add you. I've got like 70-something ads and people don't tell me who they are, so they just sit there. Also, you know, make sure you check out my YouTube. I'm definitely, now that classes is over, I'm definitely going to be a bit more proactive with that.
We said that last week.
And you know, shout out to
last week.
What the?
shout out. Yo, y'all stupid, yo. Y'all stupid,
We forgot.
y'all stupid, yo.
Yeah, whenever Jabari. Oh, that's the
Shout out
funniest.
to all the gaming groups. GBG, PlayStation Nation All Stars, Bang Bang, you know, all that stuff. Shout out to the GBG admins. And yo, let's keep it gaming, man. That's about it. Yo, why y'all keep laughing? Y'all make me feel weird. What's the problem?
Whoa.
Y'all make me feel weird. Like, I'm trying to figure out what.
Hey, yo, Kev, it's your turn, Kev. Let's go, Kev.
Not no pause moment.
I couldn't hear him at all. I don't know what the hell he just been saying
Nah.
all this time.
I'm just busting your chops, man.
It was weird.
I know you are.
It's
Motherfucker.
weird. But anyway,
Yeah, that's about it.
and they say Shot City. Hopefully I'm not over talking Persona because I can't hear do it at all. I don't know if he
On the top. He stopped.
Alright. But yeah, man, I'm just happy everybody came through. Just shout out to, you know what I'm saying, all the gamer group, gamers of the new world, gaming battlegrounds, gamers to play games, even gamaholics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be nice. Anyway, yeah, man, just shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, who show love to us. I appreciate everybody taking the time out. I don't know how long it is that we've taken as far as a time frame for this podcast, but just sitting through here with us, everybody who participated in the chat, much respect, much love. Make
Except
sure
for
that
the weirdo. There's a weirdo.
yeah, man, that on your kill list, dude. Man, I don't know what the heck is up with the stuff that he's been saying, man, about holding hands and kissing. I'm not even gonna do it, but dude, it's funny. But yeah, I'm not. I just gotta say one big fat pause to that, man. Shout out to the League of Trolls, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Good peoples. Shout out to just everybody who keeping it gaming and who actually wants to make a positive change within this gaming community. Like I said, make sure to check out my Twitch stream. I'm gonna be streaming Watch Dogs and probably Final Fantasy 10 this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. And that's about it, man. I just appreciate everybody coming through.
Word. That's what's up, man. Wayne,
Yo.
you're not sniffing no more.
Nah, man. I took some medicine. First, I just want to thank all of y'all for listening. I want to thank the council for another good podcast that I joined in. I need to join in more of these, man. I just don't be having access to a computer like that during the time that they're being done, so I miss a lot of them. But I'm near in spirit whenever I'm not here, so that's that. Shout out to Persona being long-winded and making making it longer. Pause. Then we had to talk. Shout out to all the listeners in the YouTube chat. I'm looking at what they writing, laughing at that. And I mean, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the haters. Shout out to the people who have negative things to say, who can't keep things positive. And just shout out to all the people that's just keeping it gaming and just doing them, man. Like, that's what it's all about when it comes down to it. It's just playing these games, man. PlayStation, Xbox, Wii U. I almost forgot what it was, but just
They forgot it too.
but just keep it gaming, man. I'm on PlayStation most of the time. I'm playing Guilty Gear, so if y'all like fighting games, look for me on PlayStation Nation All Stars. I'll post my post times while I'm playing and everything like that. I'll be on Street Fighter when that come out. So that's all I gotta say. I'll see y'all later.
That's what's up, man. And yeah, man, like everybody said, man, I would like to thank everybody for always coming through and showing support to the Council Podcast. Everybody that's active in the chats. I'm not gonna go down the whole list of names, but you guys know who you are. Usually I shout you guys out in the live chat. But yeah, I do really appreciate you guys coming through and sticking it out through the podcast. Pause. You know what I mean? We do go a little long, but like I said, every week.
Pause.
Another pause.
Hey, I don't care if anybody know I go long. That's what I do.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
I'm out.
I want to give a big shout out to the homie Zobi. 70, he will have a podcast tomorrow, the official PlayStation podcast. I won't be there tomorrow, but tune into that podcast. Always a good time. I know Kevin's going to be there. My man Bleach Kid and Big Trey. I don't know who else we have on there, but tune into the official PlayStation podcast. Also, yesterday we had Nothing But Shots. I was on Nothing But Shots yesterday, so tune into Nothing But Shots as well. Great show with my man Darion and Rises Grind, man. Always a good time to be on there. Always a fun show to listen to. And as my man T-Tech says, aim your shots accordingly.
And let your never mind. Go ahead.
Aim your shots accordingly. So listen to the show and show some support to the We Game Here guys, man, because they always show some support, especially with the council. So always show support to the We Game Here guys. Also want to give a shout out to all the Facebook groups. GBG, Gaming Battlegrounds, Bang Bang, We Game Here, Gamers of the New World, Gamers That Play Games, Tower Gamers, Gameaholics, and the newly edition, PlayStation Nation All Stars. Yo, man.
I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah.
The PlayStation All Stars are so, it just rolls out.
PlayStation All Stars across the nation. But yeah, pause.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, please join the group. Do support the PlayStation Nation. We're trying to build this community up. And yeah, man, just starting a new group, man. And that's all it is, man. Don't think of anything more than that. But yeah, man, PlayStation, we are here. Join the group. Everything's gonna be all right. You can also be in the other groups. That's fine as well. You know what I mean? But just know that this group is a PlayStation-centric group, and we're just trying to have some fun. You dig? But yo, yeah. You know, support the council members. Like I always say, these guys do post up videos on YouTube, and you know, support them, subscribe, do all that stuff, man. But yeah, coming to the channel, I still will have my E3 predictions going. You know, I'm doing the individual videos. I will have that up there, and also I will have my MPB talks as usual, like every month. But yeah, man. With that being said, episode 31, the special announcement is in the books.
Alright.
And with every show, we end it like this.
I'm gone.
Okay, bro.
I'm still gone, y'all.
And we out. Deuces.
We still leaving.